Yo, 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 yo. The inmate got the whole prison to self today. No, I'm just kidding. We're just waiting for Mercy. No Excel. No Excel this week. But hey, I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. What up, man? Slide T, man. Let's chop this Fable. What's good with all y'all? What up, Dre? What up, Dro? What up, Style? What up? Style, I ain't been seeing you around too much, man. Starting to make me think about something, man. You might be wrong with the ops now, B. What's up? How y'all doing, man? You know, new dad Mercy's got to do some things, man. He had to feed the babes. So I figured we would just kick it for a little bit, man, until he shows up. I ain't want to keep y'all waiting, you know. So what's the word, Dre? What up? Me and Dre. Let me tell you something about Dre. Me and Dre have been arguing back and forth. For what? It's got to be all week at this point, right? It's got to be at least a week. I started with no longer than that. Actually, it had to have started with Stumbles. I think it started with Stumbles. We didn't agree with the Stumbles thing. Then this Will Smith really changed things about the smack, which we'll get into. No, it's all good, Style. I was just messing around, B. I get it. We all busy, man. We all busy. But I definitely want to wait for Mercy before we talk about the Will Smith thing. But this is the thing I gotta talk to him about. We should probably do because it's old now. It's an old topic. It's been talked to death. Y'all know my opinion on it if you've seen it. And that's the thing about waiting too long, right? Tell them we gotta do this. Why is this glitching up like this? I don't know why it's happening. Everyone good, man. Mercy's he's gonna show up. He'll be here in a couple minutes. Excel, he is on road, B. Of course, Dro. Always support. You support me. I'm just like you, bro. I ain't nobody, man. I'm just here to rock with y'all, you know. But what's up with y'all? What's new? We got to talk about when Mercy gets here. We definitely need to talk about him getting trolled into making a blog about a battle that doesn't exist. We are definitely going to have that conversation. That's a fact. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I thought he messaged me back. But yeah, man, me and Dre have been going back and forth. So hopefully we can have this conversation today. And we're going to settle this, man. Because he don't agree with nothing. Nothing I'm saying he don't agree with. But what's new? What happened out here with y'all, man? Oh, man. Hold on. So I'm trying to see why this keeps freezing up like that. I ain't liking that. Not feeling that. But yo, okay, so yesterday, let me tell you a story before Mercy gets here, man. Let me tell you a story. So yesterday was my daughter's what's it called? Daddy and me dance or something like. What up? Some daddy and me and my dad dance or whatever, okay? But usually it's only been my one daughter, but now I got two. No, I didn't hear that mixtape yet. I will check that out. I definitely want to hear it because people were saying it was trash, but I don't know. You know, people I don't trust. So anyway, I'm at this dance, right? Usually I only got one that I go with, but now I got two girls in school. And we're at this dance. Now, I don't listen to the radio and the popular songs, so I don't know a lot of this. And this song came on, and I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there filming my kids dancing. Oh, word? How old? Because that's crazy. How old? Hold on, I'm trying to find the song. I didn't even know this song starts playing. At elementary school. The elementary school, bro.
That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money.
And these kids are singing the song, but they're stopping at the real bad bitch part. I was losing my mind. I'm like, what am I seeing? What? And these kids were dancing the way these 3rd, 4th, 5th graders shouldn't be acting, bro. It was the craziest thing in the world. I was like, even the other dad saw my face and was like, whoa, I don't know this song. They went from this to Old Town Road. Then they doubled back to that Meg Thee Stallion song. Meg Thee Stallion should never be at an elementary school dance at all, ever. Yeah, bro. What up, JT? What up? What up? What up? No, I've never heard the song Stay by Bieber. Nah, why? Let's hear it. Let's see what it looks like. Right. This? Let's hear it. What the hell are you listening to, Dre? Oh, wait. They definitely played this song last night, too. That's a fact. That is a fact. I did hear this song. They played this. The kids knew this one. But I'm not bad at that. What I'm mad at is I got a best friend. She's a real bad bitch watching kids sing. That's what I got an issue with. I couldn't believe it. These kids nowadays are changing, bro. They're changing. And it's not good. These kids shouldn't know this song. They're like, my daughter's 8 years old. My oldest is 8. How do you know this song? It must be, is it like a TikTok thing? Because my kids like be watching it, but like the kids ones, I gotta watch because I don't trust TikTok, right? I don't trust TikTok. The YouTube's gotta be monitored. It must be some like trend, and that's why these kids know. I'd be fucked up if I could be right here. Yeah. Jesus. And it's just cool. I remember I think the most crazy song I heard at the dance was like Get Low by Lil Jon, right? But that was in high school, bro. That is nothing like these girls in these songs. I know what they be talking about. And if Doja Cat's in the track, I know it's some filth that these kids shouldn't be hearing, man. I had to pause a little boy in my apartment complex yesterday. He was singing Big Dick Energy. What? I was like, hey, yo, pause my nigga. No, man. Shit. What song? Big Dick Energy? What the fuck? No way. I gotta hear this shit. What? Big Dick Energy. Oh my fucking god. You see what I mean? What's good, Shaq? What up? What up? That is crazy, bro. And they got that the bop to them, makes you sound like it's gonna be all right, and it's bad. These kids shouldn't be hearing this, man. Especially at a dance that I'm at. I don't want to see my kid, but she knew, right? Because we don't do swear. We don't swear in front of, like, in the household. That's a lot. That's like a rule here. No one swears. So she knows that she's not about to get away from cussing at all, but she bleeped it and she looked real quick. She turned her head real fast at me. And I'm like, yeah, see? And we had to talk about it. Yo, bro. Yo. He said it's his mama's favorite song. That's disgusting. Your mother is filthy, sir. Your mom. Shout out to that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to hit. That's not it. Shout out to the dude. Yeah. So that was my night, actually, I should say. That was bad to see. Like I was telling everybody about it. Like I was really in like shock, bro. I was really in shock. Kids, bro. Kids. Oh, look who it is, man. Look who decided.
Oh, shit.
New dad. What's up, B?
Yo, your man Sly decided to take over and hijack the show himself.
Of course, why not? You gotta hold it down, B. Oh, you know I don't know how to do that banner thing. See, now it looks good.
All right.
No, school is not the same, bro. School has changed. I was telling the people, I don't know if you heard, that I went to a school dance for my daughters, and this song played that I've never heard by Sawiti. This song, this best friend. And the kids were singing along to it, bro.
Oh God!
Listen to this. Do you hear it?
That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no.
Oh my God!
The kids were singing it, bro. The kids were singing it.
Beat on that shit's trash. Good Lord.
What's up, B? How you been, man? What's wrong? Where's the camera, son? Like, what are we doing?
Hold up.
Oh, look at this dude, man.
I'll be on camera in a sec. Don't worry about it.
Well, let's start real quick with why you haven't deleted that blog with Hustle and Twerk rematch, my brother.
Why would I have to delete it?
Because it's not true.
Yes, it is.
What are you talking about? Yes, it is.
It was true for 2 hours.
It's not happening.
I know.
Every generation has music that is previous generation. Yeah, I mean, that's true. In some, yeah.
What's
I'm
good,
trying to think.
Shout out to the chat. I had to make sure I wasn't talking shit about me first before I came on camera.
What song? Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's just I never thought I'd be in that position to hear my kids listening. Yeah, you know what, Blunt, you're right. Maybe that's why I'm shocked. I just didn't think I would be in this position and be like, wow. So I'm probably like when I came home listening to oh, there he is.
I'm here. See, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Nobody maybe when I came home playing Who Is Mike Jones album, my mom heard back then. She probably was like, yeah, Welcome to Parenthood is right, B.
Man, listen.
Right.
Yo, who watches this fake ass free Samsung TV? That shit garbage. Like,
what?
Nothing.
Oh.
No, you know what it is? Whenever I open my phone, they have this, like, if you swipe to the left, they have like a Samsung TV. Like, I think people swipe to it by accident, and that's probably how they get people to watch that bullshit. But
music does hit different. Like I'm seeing now, man. Jesus Christ, man. That was shocking. The kids were singing it. Not even mine. Everybody.
And who you said that was? Oh no, you said that was Sweetie.
Mm-hmm. And Doja Cat.
Oh God, no, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm not listening.
Filth buckets. Buckets of filth, B.
Jesus. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Sweetie is a nice looking lady, but music, I'll pass.
Yo, stop objectifying these women, bro. You gotta really start protecting black women. Yo, I don't think you protect black women enough.
Ain't nothing wrong with telling women they look nice.
It is.
All that
nowadays, bro. I just learned that handicap is a gender, bro. I'm tripping. Yeah. Gender neutral bathroom has the man, woman, and wheelchair guy. So
well, they trying to demonetize everything. I just seen the email from Google talking about you can't talk about not that you can't talk about, you can't condone what's going on across the seas right now.
Wait, okay, say that again. What? I can't condone what goes on across. What the hell does that even mean? Tell me that again.
What's going on right now, Mr. Putin?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, you can't condone what's going on right now in terms of the whole situation. If you say that, the people brought this upon themselves or some shit like that, they're gonna demonetize you and flag your shit.
Well, I guess that's it. I guess we're demonetized and flagged. I guess.
Don't worry about it. At the end of the show, I'll be done said some dumb shit anyway.
So wait, what do you like when they're saying you can't condone? That means like agree. So why? What that sentence is not making sense to me already. I can't agree with what they're doing. Why?
Yeah, that's exactly what the email said. Well, you can't agree with what Russia is doing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking crazy. You're just
I
telling me
guess
how I
guess
gotta
they're
think.
trying to do him like they're doing Trump, like trying to, I guess, silence people who are siding with them and shit like that. It's just like, come on, how far y'all gonna go to try to, just stop people from talking about shit altogether? It's just like, come on, man.
My granddad is like super like not giving a fuck about what's going on over there, and it's hilarious to me because we were talking about it. He's like, I don't care, man. Ukraine's all racist, and I'm like, well, he's not wrong, like, but because there's like people that will go there and be like, they will just say the N-word and they just don't even realize anything's wrong with it. They are like super racist over there, but still, I'm like, yo, you gotta let them.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh my fucking God.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna be violating Google's recent changes.
You can go say pro Russia now, huh? Oh, sorry, I just ruined it.
You wild.
Well, whatever.
Oh my God.
But let you talk about German Huskies.
German Huskies.
Right. Yeah, so what's new with you, bro? Talk to me.
Nothing much, man. I've been chilling for this week. I'm still on vacation from work and shit like that. So,
you took paternity leave, did you?
No, I took actual vacation. my look. You know what the problem is? You don't get paid for paternity leave. All that does is guarantee that you still have a job when you come back. So, I use my actual vacation. My job, let's just say we get nice amounts of vacation time. So
yeah, we
I use all my shit.
They were telling black volunteers that the Ukrainians may call you a nigga if you go over there and help. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Fathers don't matter, y'all. We know this. I know, right? Fuck fathers, B.
Yeah, for real. Like,
they ain't shit. But listen. There's a lot of dads out here that are not good. A lot of them. You see a lot. I'm starting to notice the ones that. Well, go ahead.
Nah, being a father, like, I don't get how niggas could not want to be a father. Like,
that's what I said as soon as I had mine. Why would you never want to be around? Like, I'm going to Atlanta next weekend, right? I don't like leaving my family. I don't have this great grand old time because I'm away. Like, oh, yo, you're gonna turn. No, you don't understand that feeling. They went to camping and I had to work, so I couldn't go. That was a week I was going with anybody. I didn't leave the room, bro. I went from home to work. Yo, you just feel away, bro.
Yeah. I don't ever want to leave my son.
Hell no, bro. It's the worst feeling in the world. It's like a sickening, like a pit in your stomach when you leave. Like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. You don't have fun. Yeah. You don't. That's why
it's just one of them things when it's like, especially when you did your whole thing right in terms of like, how we did ours. Like, we got married first, then we had kids, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, yo, those are the two most important people in my life right now. You
totally didn't do the right thing. I knocked up a Catholic girl, real Catholic. Gotta live, gotta do the way, and we just skipped all them steps and went right to kid. But I mean,
but either way, when you got a wife or female that you like are heavily committed to, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like you don't want to lead them nowhere.
No,
you feel like you gotta watch over them all day, 24/7.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm like the faithful male, B. I don't get pressed by none of these girls out here. I don't care about none of these guys because I know if that one temporary almost step out is gonna ruin the chance of me getting my kids and my whole family's, my whole household's over because I was, and that just, it's not for me.
And that's another thing I was thinking about too. Like, how do niggas be willing to risk their family situation over just like temporary? You feel me? Like it's
over 4 minutes.
For real.
Whoa.
Jesus.
And now you feel guilty for the rest of the. It's not. I don't know. I guess I'm just built different, man.
Blunt, you 41? You do not look no 41. At least from what I've seen.
Jesus Christ, that's real nice to say. I swear, being married attracts more females. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's funny as hell.
I mean, it's just not worth it to me, bro. It really isn't.
You know what it is? It's about something about being grounded that attracts more females, because it's like when you single, females be feeling like you just out there just fucking and touching on everything. But it's like when you actually married or in a committed relationship, they kind of know that you're like with just one person. So the chance of you freaking around is just like less. So they're like, oh, this nigga probably he got something that's worth holding on to. He got
Right.
married or he committed. So that's why they be, more so with it. But
JT, I'm never gonna be Kevin Samuels out here, B. That dude's a weirdo. he gives off too many incel. I mean, how can you hate women that well? A Verb. I do really think A Verb don't be liking women, bro. I don't know what's his problem.
Comes off like that to me.
I'll be 42 in August. I'm getting up there. Oh, blunt. Well, hey, listen. We all getting up there.
Facts.
Well, except me, because I'm still in my 20s. But it's whatever.
You're gonna be 20 for like 2 more days, man. Be quiet. You're about to be 30 next week.
As a man in his 20s, right?
There's a countdown for him.
I know, right? I got, what is it? Oh, yeah, I got May 20th.
Jesus.
So I got a little over a month. 2 months, nigga. It's April.
Well, not about a month and change. My math is off this morning. Excuse me.
Yep, I'm gonna be the big 3-0. Are we gonna we should do something crazy on the stream, like I don't know.
Like what?
That's how crazy it is. I don't know.
Listen, that's how when people start asking you how you want to celebrate your birthday, that's gonna be your exact reaction. I don't know.
Yeah, late 20s. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to live in my 20s and keep saying I'm in my 20s. Because the last thing I would ever want to be is in my 50s with no kids screaming on the computer. That's a sick living. Verb had a great take on Jada Will Chris Rock situation. Pull it up. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about too, because about that Will. These are situations where we as a collective, me, you, Excel, need to be like, let's go live on this one topic and talk, because it's already been a week. I've already talked about it. You've already talked about it.
Facts.
And now it's a week after everyone's already talked about it. And now we're going to talk about it. No one's going to care about this Will Smith anything because it's old news in this world.
Yeah, kind of true, but we still are our own entity as a unit. So I think there's certain people that still care for our opinion as a collective.
A week after, though?
Yeah. Man, listen, the content is the content. You got people, especially all the people that are here in the chat right now, who anticipate when we go live together and talk our shit. So,
and then
we doing it for them right now. And
any given Sunday is even worse. That's so far away, and we didn't even get to talk about it.
Oh yeah,
those situations, and definitely in battle rap, we have to jump on, bro.
Facts.
I mean, we do our separate blogs or whatever, but collective, because you can't really say everything. You don't have the long when you're doing the short form. You don't have too much to get.
Yeah, especially when one of the main parts is in Ohio battling bowling alley Billy.
Wow, you're really gonna do him dirty, huh?
Nah, who is he battling today?
I have no clue. I think I have no clue. I didn't even know he was battling today.
Yo,
until he said that. You might hit the topics while they're hot to be on. You have to hit the topics. That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta. Jada ain't shit. Oh, we're gonna get to it because that's what been a point of contention with me and Dre. Apparently, he's not liking my take on it. But let's start with any given Sunday. You want to start there?
Any given Sunday.
Yeah, that was what did you think about
smash him?
Okay, well, before we get to the violence, let's talk about
violence out the gate.
The battles. Did you last week violence was in the air? Yeah, that was crazy. All happened in one day, like one night.
Man.
But what did you rewatch any of the battles? Because I rewatched them all.
Rewatch. I got to rewatch Av and Danny. I didn't get to rewatch all the clips in Lou.
Yeah. That's the
And
one. Go ahead.
I didn't get to rewatch Ches vs. Calico.
Okay. Well,
But
I did my
I
due
caught
diligence and I
good,
watched them. What?
No, I said I caught a good enough portion of them on the live. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, in terms of, you know, knowing what the overall battles were and, you know, shit like that. So, and how they went.
What do you mean, JT? Clips 30, definitely. Calico 30 could be. I'm not. Oh my god, that stream! I literally was furious, bro.
The stream was ass. But you know what? They did something different for the Calico and Chess battle. Like, they had a whole different stream player up there. So I think that's why I started to run smooth.
It didn't run smooth. That was the worst battle for me. It was
Calico and Chess?
Yeah.
The
best one perfect for me was Danny and Av, and then the worst one was that one.
The worst one for me was Clips and Lou, actually.
Nah, I caught a lot of lose rounds. Clips and that cut right after he threw up. As soon as he threw up, it was done.
Wow. But it definitely was an ass stream.
That was terrible. And this is what I mean. Like, we want to support battle rap, but stop getting these dingy shit services to run your shit.
Yeah.
Try to be new.
Need to upgrade their servers, do something. That stream was horrible.
There's a reason Twitch is Twitch, and there's a reason YouTube is YouTube, bro. First of all, I get it. Like, people are like 114. That's not even like the company's worth. It's almost up to it's a $500 million. That is not enough money if you want to stream to hundreds of thousands of people. I'm sorry, it's not going to work. You are not going to compare to Twitch off of $500 million. Okay, never going to happen.
Let's be real. Caffeine, in terms of business, is just doing shit business. In terms of just cutting corners, I know that because they only spike in traffic comes from URL, they don't want to just get the servers to be able to handle all those people and then just have the servers sitting there when they doing other shit, you know, they're not getting the same traffic. So I was like, all right, why do we have these big ass servers here? But you might as well just have them.
Facts.
Instead of having this issue every time you have a big event where the shit is messing up.
Every time. It's bad enough that I can, when I watch Twitch, I can go outside. I can do what I got to do. I can put it in my ear and listen. Caffeine, I have to be inside my modem. Like, hugging up like Twitch, this.
I can do Twitch picture in picture.
Yeah.
Like, I can exit out and be doing other shit on my phone.
Great. The Caffeine app had to redirect me to the Caffeine website for me to watch. You know how I was watching Caffeine inside of Caffeine Inception, bruh.
That's bad.
That is trash, and it still was trash. Okay, it's not good enough. Cut the thing so the real time. Now they're gonna kick back 90 hours into the battle, so now you gotta watch what you already watched again. Then it was like, okay, that doesn't work. Like, it's such a shit site. It's such a shit
we
site.
can't blame this on Smack. This is just a Caffeine thing, really.
And you know what I'm mad about? Do you remember, Mercy, back in the day when we were telling Smack and Beasley, we need to get the pay-per-view, man. Get the pay-per-view. Let's do the pay-per-view. Come on, we will support it. Trust me. And Beasley's like, oh, no. Decaffeinated is hilarious. Shout out to you.
That's hilarious.
He was like, no, people are going to rip it. And it's not, the quality is not going to be as good. If I do this, we could do what I said. But as soon as you get the bag, you run to the shit service, and then everyone's got to support it. But this whole years, people were saying, just do pay-per-view, dog. Just do pay-per-view, dog. We will support it.
Listen, the pay-per-view on Watch Battle Live was better than Caffeine.
Yeah, better. No, Rap Grid streams are better.
Way better.
And Rap Grid always gives me the most problems. I got mad, but I like how Rap Grid does it. They don't pull the battles when they're done. I do rock with that a lot because a lot of these places pull them, and I don't like that. Like,
that's true,
son. That shit is pitiful, bro.
Listen, pitiful. I think even the company that did Ace versus John, Dice FM or whatever, they shit was running smooth.
You cut Avocado and then pick up a trash team. Avocados was clean. Rat Redux, what up, man? I won't lie to you. I'd rather they just tape the battles and release them fully edited like that. Yeah, bro, at this point, or just do the pay-per-view where you can pay for it. You can either watch Caffeine, or if you want to guarantee it's going to work, you pay the extra money. I'll even do that, bro, because I want to watch these battles when I watch. Okay, my life does not revolve around URL's time, okay? We got families, we got channels, we got to put content. Like these battles fuck my schedules up, but I have to watch them because we have to recap them. So if you're wasting even more of my time, because now I have to
rewatch the battles.
I'm keeping clicking now, refreshing this, that, and the over and over and over and over again. And then to the point where, which we'll get to, it ruins the night, bro. Especially Rap Redux, me and him were talking about
bootlegs and shit like that. Oops.
Snitch. Redux,
I don't even care because y'all making this shit. If we wouldn't have to bootleg if y'all just had some good streaming services. How about that one?
The skibby
you feel me? Like the hell?
Redux is across the pond, bro. So he waits all night for this to fuck up.
Yeah. Imagine how much his schedule get thrown off having to watch everything.
All right, and then you want us to get to the app? Cool. You got me. I don't think I even got my $8 worth yet, B.
Damn.
I'm kidding. No, but it's just like it takes so long for them to drop battles on that too. So it's like now.
Well, you see, they dropped those battles immediately.
Yeah, well, they had no choice. They definitely. Now, let's talk about the fight because me and Dre have been arguing.
The kerfuffle.
Yeah. So
the skirmish.
I think
the war of hands.
I don't think Surf was in the wrong.
Nope.
And Stumbles. Holy shit. Dre seems to think it's because I think that he's popular, so it's okay. Because I said in the Stumbles thing, I said your boy should have stayed out of it because he should have moved when Stumbles moved. Not you pushed. If Snake Eyes pushed him and then Stumbles punched him as soon as it happened, I would have been okay with it. But it was that separation and that no one's moving that I was, and then the dude walks through and does what he does that I don't agree with. Let Stumbles do that. So apparently, because I said,
still don't think Peoples was wrong.
Huh? I was reading the thing.
Oh,
go ahead. What?
No, I still don't think Peoples was wrong though.
I don't agree with it, but
they hold their man down.
Yeah, but that was too late. You should have held him down as soon as he did it, not sneak up and do that old nigga move. Nah.
Nah. If that's what he do, then that's what he do.
Nah. I'm gonna just squeeze in. That nigga was super big too. You ain't squeezing in that space. Like, nigga, come on. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have. You should have let Stumbles pop. Like, if you would have hit him, it's the break that kills me. It's the stop and separate, and then it happens. If it all happened in one motion, if he punched him, Stumbles backed up, dude punched him, you can't say nothing about it. But when you separate, screaming across the street and then walk around.
Let's not act like it was a huge gap of time in between the.
Yeah, it was good 5 seconds. 5, 6 seconds, too long.
5 seconds, come on.
Yeah, it's too long for me. You got to react. If you're that mad, okay, so if someone punches you in the face, you're going to step back and then charge him, or you're going to hit him right back?
If punched in the face, we going right
there. Okay,
then.
Okay, so forget the punch. If I take my hand and mush you, are you going to step back?
Nah, we got to go right there.
Okay, then. So 5, 6 seconds is a long time in that time to wait, bro. It's like we're done at that point. You're not doing nothing.
Because after the mush, you don't know if a follow-up is coming. So you got to be ready.
No, Sly. First of all, my name's not Sky. Sky did not think you should yell. Sky thinks as soon as he mushed him, you should have swung and hit him if you really were about that. It was an old nigga move, rap. I'm telling you, bro. What about OTFMG posting it and then pulling it down? We compromised? No. A lot of people, which are definitely blind, didn't see the slammer out in the dude's waistband.
First of all,
so when they
niggas is rats because niggas was screenshotting that picture and then posting it in the thread under the video.
That's crazy.
It's like, what?
And nobody wants, like when I showed the video, I blurred that part out because I'm not showing this man's face and I don't know who he is or what he's doing. I'm not trying to get him jammed up. It has nothing to do with him. But
the funny thing is, I didn't even notice that at first until somebody said something.
What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Well, you could just say me. It's cool. Give me my motherfucking credit. I told you because I called you to see. And
you did. Yeah, that's a fact.
Mercy is so much in his fucking dad bag right now that he's not even knowing what's going on. This is no mercy. He's the one that has to tell me things that happen. He is so much in dad mode. It's hilarious. So I call him, like, yo, this is crazy. I'm going to send you the video. He's like, I didn't even know it was a bit. No mercy. But anyway, so yeah, when he put the gun up. So he that dude was just tripping, son. That he was an old dude tripping. He's in a cyberpunk bag. He better not be playing cyberpunk.
I've definitely been playing cyberpunk crazy.
Oh my god, that glitchy mess, bro.
Listen, I paid for it already. I might as well get my money's worth.
She played Dying Light. That's fire.
I forgot about that. I'm gonna definitely cop that.
Fire. I can't stop playing it. But yeah, so I don't think he did anything wrong. Dude was tripping. Like, first of all,
they said he cut one of his men.
Yeah.
Right before that.
That's crazy. You should have died for real. I mean,
to be honest,
you should have died. But the fact that Caffeine worries about Hollow the Don's mask on the table in a shot, but doesn't worry about a man that's getting weapons into the like. Son, where are your priorities? Who is doing this?
Oh man.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have walked his disabled ass up to him and tried to stab him. Like that's all him now. It is nasty though. That's a fact. But
yo, did anybody ever find that guy, interview him or whatever whenever he woke up?
Apparently, no. I would love to talk to him.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, but I thought Caffeine has their security and the venue has security out front. But I thought Caffeine security was also there.
They are supposed to have. It's supposed to be security on all fronts from everybody.
Luckily, not that dude. Yeah, well, luckily, but if that dude did die,
are we judging Surf for saying that he walks around with security?
No.
All right,
he's a fucking superstar. Why wouldn't he?
Because you got some people.
Mama, good morning.
Good morning.
That's Buffalo, right? That's fam.
Nah, shout out to Mama Sly.
Yeah. Whoa, not Mama Sly. That's chill out there. I meant she's from Buffalo. Chill out, bro. Don't disrespect Mama.
My fault.
Jesus Christ, Mama Sly.
What the fuck
is wrong with you, son? That's whoever wants smoke, bro.
Oh, okay.
Mama Sly. You better lay down and act dead. Yeah, right, Mama. He's tripping. But that's hilarious.
No, because
Mama
you know why?
Sly.
It's the way you casually say "mama" that I'm like,
oh,
yeah, that's why I'm bugging out. I don't care if you're 90, if you pull a knife on me and my boy stomp you into oblivion. That's a fact.
Whoever wants smoke. Yeah, we're trying. Mama, you got to talk to Gully about smoking these trap niggas real quick. I'm telling you, bro.
All right, man.
Whoever wants smoke, bro. BDMC is gonna smoke the old camp, bro. Wow,
I'm a hate it had to be y'all.
Yeah, right. Black and DNA. Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you about. So because I was redirected to Caffeine's website because the app is so shit. You have the choice. Then you get the picture-in-picture at that point because you're on the website. Yeah, wow. Bro. I didn't know that.
That's
so
hilarious.
I was on Twitter and it was muted, and all I kept seeing was DNA and Jay Black keep turning their head and looking, right? I'm like, what is going on? So I hit the unmute button and it cut to that screen that said due to security reasons. And I'm in the I'm putting my son down and I'm like, are you? And I look because I was mad. I had my headphones on and I was mad because I'm like, yo, I just went through all this and it's not happening.
Oh man.
So then I saw what happened. But I feel bad. for
Go
fucking
back over.
Cortez, bro. Cortez.
Yeah.
Because let's work. Salute to the trap.
Fact.
Yeah,
I'm
salute
with
to
it.
the trap. But we gotta shoot the trap. We gotta gun him down. He can't catch a goddamn break, bro.
Yeah.
He cannot catch a break.
I said that myself with, like the Rex battle when it happened on Gnome and they had that 2-minute time limit thing and they kept stopping him. Like all of his biggest moments, it seemed like they just get swept from under him. You know what I mean? Like it's trash.
And I
hate that for Cortez.
I do too. And it's now this battle will never be the same because that shadow of doubt of what it could have been at that moment will always be. And Surf, if he lost, that's it. You can't win. And this is a lose-lose now. Because if you win, if you beat Soup.
Yo, you all right over there? This nigga's glitching.
I said beat Soup. What up, man? What up? No, they can reschedule it, and they are definitely. They got to. But I'm saying that momentum was built for that night, and it was taken away. And they were. I mean, obviously, you can't have a battle going after someone just got stabbed. That's crazy. But
there's also a lot of other stuff you got to keep in mind. Like, in terms of just people anticipating it before the event happens. Then you have the event going on and you have 3 really good battles. Despite what we say outcomes when the loss, even with Chess throwing up, Chess still had some great material. Yeah. These were still 3 fire battles. They were. It was a short card, only 4 battles. The crowd was lit for every single one. That was the perfect setup for Surf and Cortez.
No, that was a perfect setup for Cortez. No, I'm being for real. I'm saying that would have been the crowd that would have judged this battle unbiased and not have Surf's fucking veil of bullshit over their head. This would have been a clear, and that's what I'm saying. It would have been a perfect venue for Cortez. And now look it. And now it's
I feel bad for him.
It's over. Like, I want to see the battle still. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely.
But man. It's just I can see I can see it right now. I bet you Cortez will go there in 30 Surf, and it's over.
Jesus,
it's over because Surf had convinced his fans that it was okay to be terrible with Lux because of echo in a room, and because it was supposed to be on a big stage but got moved. Now that sounds good when you hear it. But he's not adding the context that these were like months in between that they had to switch. So it sounds good like you went from point A to point B real quick, but that's not the truth. There was months in between it. It was supposed to be on a big stage. Then months went by and it wasn't. It wasn't like this, I didn't know shit. And then he said, well, it was echoing in there and I don't like it. People are like, it's okay. Surf fans was okay with Surf being trash on the Suge because a water bottle was thrown. And because he said he felt uncomfortable, he had to wear a vest.
Had to wear a vest is crazy.
It's over for Core, bro. Core, it's over. If he loses, you lost and my man got stabbed. It's over for him. And if you win, well, you know what happened, man. We were all psyched for this, man. I didn't even want to. You saw my tweet. I didn't even want to battle no more after that.
Well, no, he actually said he wanted to do it how they did the conceded battle. Like he said we could battle right now outside the street.
Yeah, he said that on Twitter, and he also said in the space at the same time, well, it's not like I was gonna battle right after. How would that look if I battled?
And then y'all would have blamed me for blah blah. Yeah,
it would have been. You know how many angles there would have been if I said if I battled? You got stabbed and you still battled.
Surf really makes shit sound good in the moment.
Yeah, and then you run into a nigga like me who's gonna remember everything you say. That's the thing, and not just be blinded at work taking pictures. I'm sorry. All right, that was just. I didn't want to take a shot at that boy. Surf is the king of narratives. Facts, bro. I just feel bad for Core, man. He was so ready.
What he is learning is trying to control the narrative. The only problem is he has to do it in a way where he doesn't get caught up with his words being like contradicting himself so much. Because even with the Sirius Jones thing, he got caught saying, "Yo, I be at events by myself," and then you at events, then you saying you at events with 60 rolling Crips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's got to learn to be a little more consistent with the things he says.
We all know Surf is a narcissist. That's hilarious. I'm gonna be honest. I took that narcissist test, and I scored wild high, bro. So I'm like cool with calling myself a narcissist too, because it's true.
But here's the thing: being a narcissist don't work when you kind of wear your heart on your sleeve and you're like passionate about shit. Because it's one thing to be about self, but then like you also can't be going off on a tangent when people are talking crazy about you. And I've seen that side of Surf. Like Surf do not like that shit at all.
I just ignore it.
Like when media is going in on him and he's like the bad topic for the day, he do not like that.
Yeah, he shoots at everybody.
Yeah.
It's like Jack Boy. Gunned him down real quick. And then I had to apologize. And everyone's like, oh, that was so big of him. No, it wasn't. He told you how he truly felt this whole time. And then because he had to make face or save face, he apologized. And you like it's not wavy, bro. What are you talking about? Like that's not admirable because you said you shouldn't have said it.
That's a fact.
Oh, goods, bro. I can't wait.
I'm tired of they jewelry talk.
Well, don't talk money with goods, man.
Like this is battle rap. We here for bars and raps. We're not here for who house costs more, who car costs more, who jewelry is realer.
He's doing that for a purpose, though. That's what Surf always talks about. He talks about his deals. He talks about his money. He talks about his jewelry. He talks about Beasley's penthouse. That's what he does all the time. So yeah, Goods is gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna talk that with me?" Drake?
That's the thing. I'm tired of it on both ends. I'm not here for a jewelry conversation. Which one of y'all can rap better? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we'll get to that on stage, but for right now, don't talk money with me. Like,
we should be getting to that right now.
Huh?
That's what the whole point of face offs is for, right?
Yeah. I don't think that. I don't know, man. Goods bringing up him robbing Battle Rap Slave was so funny to me.
I missed that. That's crazy.
15 minutes of fame. Yeah, he brought it up. There was a whole topic in there.
Oh,
and then still Surf won't address it. But what's hilarious is he's robbed more than just him. Someone's got to bring all these people on stage to collect. If Goods or Cortez brought all these people on stage so they can collect his money,
bring them all on stage and be like, you rapping about, you talking about you got so much money. Well, here's the niggas you scammed. Give them their money back.
Yeah, right.
Yo.
It would, bro. He would tear. I'm telling you, he would. And they all would be down. They would definitely show up. They get the look.
Of course they would.
Bro, it's an easy angle. And you won the third.
To get their money back and get some clout.
Yeah, right. Surf talks too much. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, sometimes, a lot of it's just entertainment. I get it. But when he starts talking like when he's being serious or whatever, and he just says the most outlandish shit, but then follows it up by saying, "Oh, I'm intelligent." Well, no, you're not sometimes, brother. I'm sorry. You just telling me that is not making you intelligent.
Yeah, if you're intelligent, you just got to make better choices. Make smarter choices, please.
Epic. That was hilarious. You still doing little dirty nigga shit. Like you rob someone for a stack, bro. Oh, and don't let him if you ever hear him address it and he says that's all old.
Yo, you know what?
Don't make me drop the story that's brand new. Okay, go ahead.
You know what that remind me of? What Epic just said. This particular comment right here. That remind me of what Jay-Z said on I forgot. I think it was Trouble when he was going at Lil Wayne and he was like it was like a little scheme he was doing, and he was going at Wayne. He was like, "Yo, I can only treat little niggas as little niggas," or something like that. Like that's what I think of when I hear Goods, refer to Surf in that manner. Like,
and then
I can only treat little niggas as little niggas.
Did you hear the Surf space with when they're talking about Goods, saying Goods is trash, he can't rap?
No, I did the 2-hour joint.
Oh, I didn't watch all that. But all that.
I know 15 Minutes of Fame posted it, and it was like 2 hours long.
They're like, "Oh, Goods ain't even all that, man. He can't rap." Okay, then why can't you beat him? Why can't you beat him? He's so easy. He doesn't rap. He talks about one topic. Why can't anybody beat him?
Goods is not trash at all.
When did he lose? When's the last time he lost?
It's been a while.
When was the last time Goods lost, bro? You could say he lost against Hollow.
That's a long time. That's about 10 years ago. That is a very long time to be losing. Like 10 years ago, you got to go that far to find a Goods loss.
I'm saying, yeah, you could. A lot of people would say because he forfeited the battle because he threw the bottle. But his first was not bad, and his second was
lost to Adi Boom.
What?
I think he lost to Adi Boom.
The one rounder you talking about?
Yeah.
You are tripping.
I said I think. I don't remember.
You are not. Oh, the hit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't really count 2 on 2.
Oh, leave without your hands. Leave without your hands.
No, he didn't. No, he did not lose the round. You are tripping. You are tripping.
He lost the round. He definitely lost the round.
He did not lose.
Yes, he did.
The round.
He lost the round. I had Rome winning that one. Goods did okay.
All right, name me a Rome bar from that.
I can't name you a Goods bar either.
You can name a Goods bar. You can name a Goods bar.
No, I can't. Something about I don't care about this battle or something like that.
Exactly. Boom. See? Told you. Now give me one that he said. Just one that Ron said.
I don't remember. Yo,
I'm gonna be honest. I hate this talking point because we're in the moment watching it. So yeah, we're gonna remember. You asked me about a bar he said years ago.
I can't stand
hate that. I just want to do it.
Quote something.
Yeah, like, or it's not true. What are you talking about? Do you remember every word you heard from somebody? What are you
like the hell?
Oh yeah, it's not on URL, so it don't count. You think he lost to Averb? You think Averb beat Good? Do you?
He beat Averb. He definitely beat Averb. So you know what? Some people have it both ways, so I can't even really even be mad.
Goods and Surf would be a dope battle though, but that's gonna go down to like
probably next URL event.
No, I'm saying like that's gonna come down to because it's like you can't really go bar for. I don't know, bro. He's a weird opponent. He's a weird.
You can't go bar for bar with Goods. You have to, and that's the thing. You might have to do that because it's like how do you beat him?
Because if you go bar heavy, he's just gonna talk smooth and murder all that extra words you threw into your sentence, and that doesn't work. The performance,
he did that to Danger Zone.
He's the only one. His performance is being cool.
Yeah,
that's it. You don't have to be animated. If he's doing that, that's not him. So you can't beat him on that. Everyone loves the cool guy. The material has to be what wins this. Like you have to have something good on him. You have to have some loan from some bank on Goods. You don't remember that you deferred on your student loan, and that's the only way you're gonna beat
Rock. He whooped Tay-Rock bad too.
Oh, you are tripping. Oh, he laughed. I was about to say you are tripping, bro.
Nah, Tay-Rock was trying. Tay-Rock was trying his best. That shit was not working.
Yeah, no. Cassidy smoked him.
But Goods was doing that good defense. Like he turned around, he's looking at Smack Chain and shit like that.
I didn't really like that stage. I don't know why. It was like too open for me. It was weird.
Oh, too much space?
Yeah, I didn't like those. I didn't like Houston.
There's certain stages that are good for just like the entourages and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like stages like that when they have room to just like there'd be times where they walk from one end of the screen to the other, and it's like, yo, dog, how are you performing? Having to walk a mile to your opponent, like,
right?
What are you doing? You know what I mean? But shit, they make it work.
So Goods versus Surf, who you got?
I got Goods winning that one.
Mm-hmm.
I got Goods taking that one because I don't think I don't really think Surf could do much with Goods, to be honest. Like he gonna have quotables, he gonna have good bars, but overall, when Goods is there just barking on you, and then he's treating you like a little nigga, like, yeah, I don't think Surf could beat that. So
he posted a loan that Surf had, bro. That
a
is
what?
crazy. He had like a loan for some bank or something like that. He posted,
Oh shit.
and then he posted his 40 something thousand dollar whatever chain he had. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Yo, these people with these jewelry appraisals and all this other shit.
Yeah,
I seen Surf and Polo going back and forth.
He posted that Rajon Cox had his loan forgiven on October 29, 2021 for the amount of $20,000.
Shit, I would love to take out $20,000 and have it forgiven.
No, the point is
what?
Wait a minute. He admitted that money was his PPP loan scam.
Oh wow, that's hilarious.
Just fucking.
Jeez Louise.
He said
I should have got in on them PPP loans.
No, you shouldn't have. You should have stayed. Well, you don't even have an employee, so it wouldn't have worked. But you gotta have a corporation.
I could pay myself.
That's not what it was supposed to be used for. It's supposed to be used for your employees to pay them extra money during the pandemic. But these people thought like, oh, I'll just file for it and keep the money. And then
you know what's crazy? I low key do have an employee. Wow. Yeah, yes. I could have got it.
Rap. I definitely wanted to get in there. Yeah, they were doing Zone. What up?
Yeah, and you know it's crazy. A lot of people were telling me to get in on it just because I have a legit business.
Yeah, good thing you did.
Know what I mean? So I could have did it. Man, listen, I'm LLC'd up out here.
Style, that's exactly what is going on. They got that quick buck for a year and they're going right to prison for 20. You can't just.
That's one of the things I started telling some of the people. You see niggas getting locked up behind that, right?
Yeah, of course. If you think they're just going to be giving away tens of thousands of dollars, you best believe you better be using it for something. Yo,
and see, that's the thing. Somebody like me, I would have been good because I'd have been able to prove this is my actual LLC. I actually have a tax ID number.
Yeah, but who are you paying?
Huh?
You don't have people under you to pay.
I have a cameraman that I pay to shoot my events.
And you need like $100,000 for that guy?
Yeah.
Yo, my girls work.
I need that for him the same way I need y'all monster money for y'all.
Yeah, right. I know. I'm still waiting for. I'm about to take you to court. They for real. They got close to $1 million from the government for their work.
Oh yeah, they was
store.
Straight robbing the government. Like
I know. Sly do need his money, man, and Excel.
Oh, man. That's bad. Y'all get it one day.
Had his mugshot out next to that old white lady. Hell no. Uncle Sam is gonna smoke you, bruh. But all right, let's get to it. 40 backs out of coffee. And I'm gonna be honest.
Whew. Man.
I'm okay with her excuse. I'm okay with her reason. I get it. I understand. As a man that suffers from anxiety himself, she admitted it. She said it's no excuse. I should have been there. I agreed to do a job. I just physically couldn't do it. If you've never had an anxiety, people get anxiety. I get anxiety just like uploading a video gives me extreme anxiety all the time. Damn. I don't know why, but it's not like, oh, I can't move or something.
They're about to fry you. It's about to start.
Oh my God. Are you kidding? I'm being for real. I'm going to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Anxiety is a real problem. It's an issue.
That's 1000% fact.
I know. Listen, keep it coming, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, she has been battling for years. People battle for years and still have these problems. But this might have been a different one. She could have had a whole situation going on. You never know. But but we've heard excuses like, oh, I've been locked up and you were never in jail. We heard excuses like we've seen people show up to these battles unprepared and it was okay. And you guys make all excuses like it was okay. Twerk literally showed up to a battle and stumbled his way through it. And y'all made an excuse like, oh, his mind was messed up. Oh, he was. No, we're not doing this. Don't. No, we're having normal conversation. No, big post. I was mad when I did the in the beginning because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have the big picture up there. I don't want the big picture. Like, anxiety is for real, bro. And I don't think people that really understand how crippling that could be at sometimes. But they literally, she said it was no excuse. She's just telling you what was wrong with her.
Well,
you gave excuses for
theory
twerk.
Was proven wrong. That
you gave what?
The whole Miss Hustle being banned, and she was probably in 40 round, and 40 couldn't. You know, what I mean?
You're just telling a whole lie. You told super lies, bro. Don't listen to Hustle, bro. Don't listen to her. She's tweeting, "Oh, our plan worked." What plan? To get anxiety? What are you talking about?
That's OD.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Hustle, like something chill. The rant screen. Yeah, I don't like the rant screen. Okay?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it from now on, the rant screen.
But like, it can still affect you. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing something. It still affects you. And she said it wasn't an excuse. She said, I just wanted to tell you what was wrong. That's it.
And what I'll say is, I don't like when I see people like, all right, she tells y'all what her reasoning is. What reason do y'all want? Do y'all want her to say the things that y'all are saying? Oh, you wasn't ready for coffee. You wasn't. Well, technically, she wasn't ready for coffee, and she still was getting anxiety. Not ready.
See. No, this is why people don't like talking about mental health, bro. It's because ignorance like you, bro.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying material wise. What I'm saying is the anxiety. If you can't show up, you can't show up. So if that's her reasoning for it, then
that's her reason.
What more do you want to put on her?
What do you want? Like,
don't try to make her conform to your narrative that you want. And I hate when people do that. People always try to dismiss how people respond to certain things because they have a narrative set in their mind that they want to say, oh, well, she ain't show up to the battle because she knew coffee was going to kill her. Come on.
She battled Surf. That was like her biggest name she's ever battled. Do you think that she would back out of coffee? Shout out to different perspective. Go ahead.
She battled Jazz when she wasn't ready.
Okay.
The biggest body of her career and one of the biggest bodies in battle rap.
Exactly. More of my point. Don't you think this is probably true? Why would I think she's wrong? Mental health is very important, but we gotta quit letting our mental health affect. Hey, oh wait. I can't let my wife suffer because of my mental health. That's why it doesn't make sense now to be honest. No, it makes more sense because different generations. Yeah, different generations, brother. But listen, these people back in the day were doing odd things, dog. That, yes, I'm glad changed. Some people think it's okay to sleep with children. I seem to think because it was back in the day. Okay, things got to change. I'm never gonna stop. I can't until he's in the ground. I can't. I'm sorry. I got to do it.
The only reason I made that connection is because I seen the blog you dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet, but
I got to, bro. I got to.
I got to watch it though when I get a chance.
But yeah, like I mean, wait, hold on. I just read something said about menopause. Wait a minute. What did I just read? Where did I see that? Oh, mesothelioma. Here we go. She should have said her menopause was acting up. I would have respected it.
God damn.
Sleeping with children. What happened? Thanks, Dre. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, if you don't, I think she's telling the truth, but I don't get it, to be honest. But I don't hate 40 for it. Did she do a no-show or get? I think she no-showed.
She no-showed.
I don't agree with the no-showing. She should have just said that. But listen, I can't tell you. So Sage Fright, no. Hey, it was a little extreme. My bad. It's stage fright
is like a mental. I don't want to say psych out, like psyching yourself out, but it's just like you start getting like the trembles when stuff is going on. So it's like I said about uploading the video, you don't know how people are going to perceive it. You start overthinking a lot of stuff in your head,
and it spins you into an anxiety attack, which could really keep you down. Like,
yeah.
And I can talk because I have it. I've never got that bad, but I do get anxiety like going in front of people. Like this is a jump to talk on. This is a jump like from what I usually do. I don't really like talking to people. I mean, yeah. Well, Coffee saying she was good, but like let's not act like Coffee didn't ruin a battle before. So let's really chill out on 40 because we literally it's the ability. Yeah, right. We watch Coffee run around the stage, okay? So let's chill with the it's so a shame. Like, why would you do this to me? Why would you do that to Hustle? Let's keep it real. Man. Like, so, but you all were okay with that. I just don't get it. You accept, the room echoed, but you won't respect a girl saying that, listen, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong. I should have done my job. I couldn't. You won't accept that. But, oh, yeah, he threw a water bottle and I got scared.
Yo, threw a water bottle and got scared is fucking hilarious.
I don't get you people. Hustle is intimidating. That's hilarious. I care less. She's annoying as fuck. I like Coffee. I love her battles, bro. She's so, but me and Sly have a convo on how these LGBTQ right in 20 years will trickle to the. Then we'll see three. Wait, what?
The real compassion.
What is a numbala? Sounds like that ending of Chucky's rant. Remember Dewey Dembula? Oh no, that's Sly be cheating in Call of Duty, ruining kids having fun playing the game, but want to defend 40 exactly. Oh please, why you keep saying I cheat? Because I smoke juice, huh? No, I'm being for real. Because 40, like she's not. Okay, tell me a time where she was. You can't name another instance where she did this. So why wouldn't you?
She done battled Big T outside and smoked him. Like
that's what really solidifies the fact to me that this is true. Why would Coffee be the one that she was so scared? But why wouldn't Surf be? Why wouldn't like the Daylight be around that time back in the day? That was a name for her. Daylight. Y'all fans talk to y'all left. Yes. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like Twerk stood up there and people were saying, they said he must have mental health issues.
They definitely did.
What am I living in? Oh people my God, JT. JT
and the face is going crazy defending him. Oh my God. All right, Shaq.
All right, Shaq, man. I appreciate it, bro. Always here to support, man. But yeah, so I just y'all need to pick and choose what do you want these people to say? Do you want them to jump on camera and be like, here, one time? See, I wanted a battle, but my opponent's just too scary, and I don't think I can handle it, and I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna kill myself.
God damn!
Like, what do you want? What do you want them to say, bro?
Yo, Sly's crazy. Yo, something is really, really wrong with you, son.
And Twerk don't have mental issues. Yeah. God, unprepared drunk is hilarious. Yes, this show is every Saturday.
Facts, every Saturday morning.
Sincere Sly. We gotta stop. Yeah, I know, man. But I'm
Sincere Sly is fire.
That's
a fire.
Sincere Sly. It's just I don't get y'all people. I see it in the ticker now.
Facts. Right down below.
It's y'all just I don't get it. Like you'll praise people that go ahead.
All right. So 40 and Coffee is not getting rescheduled. How do you feel about Coffee saying she don't want to do the battle no more?
She got that right. Wasting my time. I get it.
I agree. I think Coffee, she makes sure her business is proper whenever she gets booked. So I think part of her business is like, okay, even if this person don't show up, I still got to get my second half, and it's up to her if she wants to do the battle or not.
Right.
because I'm pretty sure if they want to get the battle redone, Kofi's going to tax them. You got to pay her double, probably.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
I don't blame her like at all. I get it.
No,
I
that's
mean,
great
my
business.
time is money, man. You wasted it. It's done.
A class. I don't think a class.
It's not like it's not like a trade. It's
yo,
take a class.
y'all are crazy. Niggas at a class. That's OD. That's hilarious too.
It's just Sly sound how the Sago felt when people found out he only got baptized because he was watching porn too much.
Oh my god.
It put a damper on Queen of the Ring return crazy. Yeah, I mean, but like Queen of the Ring's trash. Let's be honest. Like, let's really have.
We're not doing that. Queen of the Ring not trash.
It's dead, bro. It's dead. Like
they're not trash though. They just lack consistency. That's the only problem,
bro. If URL is not throwing kings versus queens, no one will give a fuck about Queen of the Ring. Let's be real.
Jesus, you mean about female battle rap?
No, I'm talking about Queen of the Ring. Female battle rap, we have Chrome 23 that will pick up the slack. Trust me. They've already tripled their budget every like the first round, like the first battles. That no one was getting paid like that.
That's true.
Yeah, that would be the best. Like that would be the best for them
to fold and merge with URL. They technically did that.
Not yet. They wouldn't be throwing these without Caffeine's branding then if they were.
No, but what I'm saying is there was talks a long time ago that Queen of the Ring was a part of URL's itinerary for Caffeine. So like when URL is doing their events and they got a list of what they're doing for the year, Queen of the Ring is thrown into them. It's not like Queen of the Ring has their own situation. Their situation is based off URL.
Like, yeah, like Debo needs to stop worrying about stealing these girls' money and just literally just go to URL. Like maybe that'll work. You don't gotta cry anymore and talk about like, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but remember, you're gonna tell me you don't remember when Debo's crying on Angry Fan?
Of course, I remember that. I hated that episode.
I loved it. I loved it. It was hilarious to me. Oh man,
like I said, I tell Debo this all the time. Like,
why do you want me, man?
Is you stupid? Is that consistency? They have to stay active. This is the thing, right? When they do come around and throw events, these big moments that happen, like this 40 backing out, them shits can get swept under the rug if they just continue to throw events after. Because it happens with URL. Even when big shit happens at the events, oh, it's a fight happening at this event. Well, guess what? We got this event coming next month.
Yeah, but when you don't throw event, you throw events 73 months in between each other. No, like it's a big deal. Like,
yeah, that's why these moments get the big spotlight.
I think
you know what I mean? So they got to get their work ethic right.
Just merge with URL, and that's it. Like, just let them take it because this is not good. Like, kings versus queens shouldn't be the biggest thing in female battle rap in that world. That's crazy. That's literally showing that you girls can't do it unless the men battle you. That's crazy.
God damn.
And the person that is running, no, I'm being for real. That's what the optics are. And that's not true because we just seen it with Chrome 23. But when you got a dude that's running the thing, but is too busy on trying to get the money from them and not for the girls, this is what you get. It's ridiculous to me. How many girls, like, you could have still had Jazz at this moment? You got greedy.
Yo, he's definitely URL stage manager. That's funny.
Yeah, he was definitely. Yo, look at the camera. Turn and look at the camera. Why don't you turn and try to revive your league by yourself? Why don't you turn
if he getting a check for it, I ain't mad at him. He better not be no free stage manager.
He might, bro.
Nah, Debo ain't no free stage manager. Listen, Caffeine is cutting the checks, so he making sure he get one.
That was great. Yeah, drop a bomb on me.
Well, I said he don't like the rant screen.
I don't like when I'm in the mid rant and I see the thing. And it's
That's
me.
the best time to do
So
it.
when I look back and I see on 2 screens just my face, I start freaking out a little bit.
Well, listen, that's the best time to do it. Once you start going off on a tangent, boom, cam him up, get him in there.
But for real, like Debo, it's over for him, son. It's done. Like what he's been doing is not working.
Yeah,
It's not working. You got to. It's either you fold or, yeah, the surprise close up is crazy, especially when I see it on 2 screens in front of me.
that's just
Oh my
hilarious.
God. Stop calling me Kevin Samuels, bro. He does still talk about like hating women or whatever, like women are this, that, and the third, trash. Probably what? What's he say?
Oh man,
What's he? He's a weirdo. But yeah, Debo, man, my brother. I know this is your boy, Mercy.
it's
So
my man. That's definitely.
tell him.
Definitely, but me
Tell
and
him the
Debo have
truth.
these talks all the time, like, and that's one thing I appreciate about Debo. Like, me and him can have honest conversations back and forth, like, vice versa. Like, he'll tell me when he feel like I'm slipping up, I'll tell him vice versa. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, you know, I done told him numerous times. Like, I'd also tell him when he's doing good. When I see him on Champion and he's putting out good content with Jay Black, I tell him that. When Queen of the Ring drops a dope card, I call him, yo, Debo, this card fire. Y'all need to keep up the momentum. Don't just do this card and then it'd be nothing for the next 6 months. Like, keep this shit going. You feel me? So we talk about this. This is a common topic of our conversation. So
You tell him to do that green screen commercial.
oh, I told him about that too. I definitely told him about
You
that.
told him to do that, did you? Go in front of the
No, I
green screen
told
and freestyle.
I called him and I said, Depot, why you on green screen freestyle? He was like, yo, I had to take it back. They forgot until that clip got posted that I got bars. You remember the rap group he was in when they was shirtless and rapping in Spanish and shit like that. Oh, you didn't see that? Yo. Chat.
Wait a minute. I think we looked this up. They
I
were
believe
rapping on
so.
he was telling a story about a girl.
Something like that.
Oh no, that was not that. That was the song where KRS-One was talking about the child girl. That was on the porch telling the story. Remember
Yeah. Nah,
what y'all
was
think it's
another-
gonna take for Twerk to get back on URL? A
Debo
name
was a
that they can
reggaeton
capitalize
sensation.
off of. Don't believe that nonsense. They're not canning that dude. They might let him sit for 2 months.
The man said we forgot we weren't alive when he was rapping.
Hell yeah.
They're not. They had an actual record deal and all kinds of shit.
Debo was a reggaeton. Oh yeah, Epic. You might have not been around. Yeah, KRS-One got a 6 song, my brother.
Oh man,
6 song. Because I think that was around the time we were talking about Battle Truth having sex with his kid.
Yeah. No, that we I think we listened to that when the Swave thing came up.
Oh, you're right. The Swave track.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Shout out to
Debo.
Swave, man.
And Debo will always have the respect of carrying female battle rap. You can't take that away from him. He definitely, but along the lines of Snoop Dogg, it just started going down. He started doing a lot of things that a lot of girls, this is not me, because I didn't battle on that league. These are girls.
The Ring just needs better PR. That's
repeatedly are saying he's taking too much money from us. We'll book it for 5 racks, but I only see a rack.
Jeez Louise.
And then Jazz, you can't battle over here because I can't get enough money out of you. Like, that is nuts. That's not what this is supposed to. So now you're pimping the girls is what you're doing.
Oh my God.
And then you cry. So it was like over. But then when the bloggers talk about it, you get mad at the bloggers for mentioning what you're doing. Like, it's just odd. Oh, yeah. Debo was rapping, bro. He was in a green
You know,
screen.
it's funny. They actually found it first. I think it was Clubhouse that found it. Marv One and Quest and all of them. They had posted it.
Battle Truth and Chris and Bias is still in jail. He's a moron.
No, now he thinks he's getting he's was let out so they could work on sentencing.
So now the narrative changed now. So now it's
he took a 20-year plea deal.
Yeah. They took a 20-year plea. He plead, listen to me. He pled in court, right? He pled guilty after 3 No wonder they can't elevate as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to work on that. They got to work on that. Like I said, Queen of the Ring needs some good PR. You feel me? If they ever need Mercy to come through and give them some great PR and let them know.
Oh, so you think we're gonna jump on camera and talk about how great Queen of the Ring is, right?
No, if they need to be guided in the right direction.
Yeah,
which is what I already do as a league owner for battle rappers. I don't mind doing it for leagues too.
Pixie,
what up? Come on, man. I'm doing a little bit of everything out here.
You want to do the PR for Queen of the Ring? How about this? Just tell them to let URL dissolve their company and just merge with URL, bro.
No, I'm actually would tell them the opposite. Stop relying on URL and get your own situation.
No, it's over with. He's too deep. He's too deep in it. It's over, bro. Pause.
He's in too deep, like Makai Fife.
Yeah. One of the best bars of all time. Come on, that was fire. He's not even in that movie. That's how crazy that was. And nobody told him, hey, that's on my apps, right?
My God.
I'm in Vegas, LA tomorrow. Word, you traveling? I know. I get to go somewhere new. Whoever's in Atlanta, I'll be there next weekend, so we should link up and go get a drink.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I haven't had a drink in quite a while.
Let's go get a drink, brothers. And we'll talk about battle rap and turn up in ATL because I'm gonna be alone. I'm going dolo. That's a fact.
That's what I gotta do. I gotta go get me a drink. Maybe today I'll go get me a drink.
That's a fact. We moved dolo
after I'm done. After me and the IJC do our thing for this 100,000 today.
Yeah, 100,000 today. You want to pull it up? Let's talk about it.
Well, you get to talk about it just because
Oh my, yeah, never mind. Don't even bother bringing it up. Then I forgot because you're just gonna sit there and nod your head back and forth. Oh, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Can't talk. IJC, man. IJC.
Oh, no, Excel had a battle today. That's why he couldn't pop out.
What's it? 6 o'clock. It starts.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which might really be like 6:30. So I got time.
So what are we saying? Who's gonna win? Oh, never mind. Hey, chat. Who do y'all think's gonna take the 100,000, man? Chat, because I can't talk to the Ijik.
Well, you can talk about it. It ain't just me on the show.
Yeah, but why am I? That's the point of this. About we talk and we exchange, but when I'm talking and it's just how am I supposed to? Big money out there. That is
you have to respect the fact that I'm judging for the International Judging Committee, and I can't give an opinion right now. I give an opinion after the fact.
Yeah, whatever. So Bill better win after doing Mac like that last week. Bill, this is gonna be a tough one to beat. Pass is a vet out here, and okay. Fact. I want to see. Okay, so 2 Bills. I want to see. So no one's got Pass. No one's got faith in Pass because Pass can rap. And not just a tournament. Pass when he was Pass Words, has always rapped. Especially, he fell off in the middle, but when he came back in Clips, I feel like was a dope showing. One of my favorite. Oh, you were just in Atlanta? Oh man, see JT. Yeah, only for I'm only gonna be there for like a night, and then I'm coming back. I'm about to spend $1,500 for like a night.
God damn, Jesus!
But it's worth it. Much? I gotta get a car, gotta get a flight, gotta get a hotel.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's gonna be close to that. But
I do not do no rental cars. I'll take an Uber.
What? You gotta get a whip.
Well, it depends on where we're gonna be at. Damn. It usually depends on where I'm at because when I go OT and we do events, right? Always try to have a hotel close by the venue. It'll be like midway between venue and airport.
Mm-hmm.
That way I don't have to do much in terms of, moving around and shit.
I won't know the venue to that day. I don't even know the time to that day. So I have no how to plan this thing. I just got to be in Atlanta and you tell me when you tell me and then I'll show up. But really, and then I'm looking at the hotels and all that, and I'm like, we'll get back to the bill and pass. But we really can't talk about it because, Ijik over here can't talk. But
well, you said Ijik?
Yeah. I can't.
Ijik is hilarious.
The Ijiks. But I'm like, really all I need is a bed and a desk so I could do the show. That's it. I don't really need much. I'm not gonna be in there.
That's like when I went out to Philly and still, was able to do the show.
Yeah.
Now assuming for RBE.
Man, sounds like you're being tapped for Skull and Bones. Whoa.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But okay, so passing bill. I am going to say unpopular opinion. I'm going pass 2-1. Unpopular. Everyone's got Bill smoking them, but I think pass is going to take it.
Okay. I respect that.
Yeah, why? Why do you respect it? Give me your opinion.
Because they're both elite level MCs who deserve $100,000.
Oh!
See, I was able to give a nice take.
Yo, that was some good PR. PR. Oh my God. PC answer, bro.
Yo, speaking of which, they made a special IJC graphics.
An Idjit graphic. Let me see it.
Hold on.
What's it gonna say? What's it show?
Because I didn't know everybody was posting there. So all right, hold on. I gotta get it off my phone.
Yeah, he PC'd up real quick, right? Yeah, Pixie. That was a sick PC movie just pulled. Do you believe that?
What?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Hold up.
Oh, Pixie, you're gonna be there. Pixie's going to
that's
the
lit.
battles. That's dope.
That's lit. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
Let me get.
I figured I gotta get my rep up so I can't go to the I can't go to a battle with a team. I gotta go by myself. So if I was gonna get smoked, I showed up dolo, so I get that excuse when I come back here. My girl's like, "Oh, you sure you want to go by yourself? I thought you criticized some of these people." I'm like, "Yeah." What do you want me to do?
Yeah, but you're not disrespectful, so
I'm not. Yeah. Well, oh my God, why you pull that up? I am trying to find that clip where when I talked about Lou Castro and Clips and was extremely right when I said that months and months ago. What I said about Clips and Lou that he got mad about and remember that had 10,000 views on Twitter over it when he tweeted our predictions when I was talking about it, bro.
Oh yeah,
was so long ago. If you go back and watch it, I was 100% right with what I said about Clips and him. What is this? Oh
what?
My God. What am I looking at, bro? 12 plus MC blogger. NoMercyTV.com. That's your name is NoMercyTV.com, huh?
No,
12
that's
plus years
what I'm
in the
blogging
game.
for.
League owner. Videographer. Over 100 plus music videos. RBE and Battle Rap Arena. Harlem, USA.
Yo, Sly. Stop it.
What? I am part of the Idjit. It looks like you got an IJC merch on, bro. IJC merch.
No, that's just the watermark they put in the corner of the what's the name?
That's merch, bro. And you got a little Harlem USA on the other side, bro. Your shirt's
that would be fine. We was talking about that. Yo, we should have some merch.
No, you should. I will find someone to hack that site if you have IJC merch. And I will spend all the money to get someone to hack it. Why do you look caught off guard by that pic being taken?
That's funny. That's actually a selfie, I believe.
Keep the burner on me. Yeah, I gotta definitely gotta get the dude. Oh, Diligent. Sure, he's got a burner or two I can borrow.
You stupid. Yo, shout out to Diligent, man. That's my guy.
Yeah, next weekend we're gonna be kicking it, bro. He might be part of the show.
Fire. That would be lit.
It might be me, you, Excel, and Diligent.
I like that. That would definitely be dope. Bring him on.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the extra mic in case he wants to pop in. So
okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to set up, bro. But yeah,
it's gonna be the traveling podcast.
The traveling cast, bro. Yep. Try to get
what movie was this we were watching? We were just watching it recently. where it was a kid named Podcast.
Parents didn't love him. Go ahead.
Oh, I think it was Ghostbusters.
They had a kid named Podcast.
Actually, I wasn't watching the movie. Now that I think about it, I was watching Cinema Sins. And they was like, yo, he's a kid. He's traveling around with a mic and he's asking you questions. And you're asking him why his name is Podcast. It's like it's obvious. It's right there. Obviously, for a reason.
I'm thinking about the wrap-off event. Like the cartoons.
Oh yeah, it's somebody got an event on Twitch, a battle event. Ed was telling me.
Oh,
yeah, they got something going on Twitch.
But yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'm probably gonna film a vlog of me out there, and I'm gonna ask people what the age it could, if it's okay to have sex with 16-year-olds.
Oh,
I want to see. I want to hit the streets and see how many people actually agree with this, because apparently I just want to know. So might film that for y'all. Asking people if it's okay for a 28-year-old to impregnate a 16-year-old. Apparently, I'm just in a world of my own. So,
yo, Sly is going for blood.
Big K and Flames on that card. Word.
Big K and you mean First Lady Flames? That'd be interesting if First Lady Flames on RBA.
Well, everyone says it's okay, Mike. So I want to know if it's true. Maybe I'm just weird. Or maybe that's the wave. I don't know. It's the new gang. Yo, man. It's okay, man. Yo, and like everyone just like forgot that he was in jail and almost took a glizzy to the mouth. He wanted. He yo, son. Why did everyone forget that? He said he was almost brought to the point to take a glizzy. And he wanted to.
Yo,
why is he get these? Why is it okay for him to do this? And why is everyone okay with it?
That's nasty. That's nasty work. Let's also not forget the looking up the
Oh yeah, he definitely looked up CP. I definitely played the clip in that video you're talking about. The age of consent is differently by state. Plus back then the age might have been lower. Okay, Zone. And I'm glad we get to have this conversation real quick. I don't care about the consent at this point. What I care about is if it's okay. Are you okay with a 28-year-old having sexual relations with a 16-year-old? I don't care if it's age, if it is 16. That doesn't give you the right to still do it. It just means that if you do it, you won't go to jail. But that is still a kid. They about to edit this vid. Well, you know, it's true. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, he did it. Zone, are you okay
with this vid? They're gonna get flagged. So
are you okay with 28s, 29s, 20, anybody in their 20s having sex with a 16-year-old? Regardless. Let's say the age of consent is different. And it is 16. Is that make it right though?
Nope. Not at all.
Why is it like, oh, it was back then? You know what else happened back then? Hitler killed a bunch of Jewish people. Slavery. That doesn't make it right. In 20 years, the LGBTQ right will trickle to these pedo rights. Then will you be okay with it like the gays? Wait a minute. Are you, Dre, are you comparing pedophiles to gay people?
Oh, man.
Because we could change the subject. But why didn't you? I didn't change it. I'm asking you if you're okay with being in your 20s, having sex with a 16-year-old. In 20 yeah, well, it happens sometimes. Epic J, you know, in 20 years, the LGBTQ right will trickle to these pedo right. I will never be okay with pedophiles having sex with kids. No,
ever. But
I will be okay with gays being able to. That's a personal choice. What do you mean that's a personal choice?
So, you can't help who they love. They was born that way. I know you're not talking about pedophiles.
Wait, hold up. No. Okay. Oh, I'm loving this conversation.
Oh man.
Okay. MAPS, minor attracted people, are people that are attracted to children, but they don't act on it. Pedophiles do act on them, and that's criminal. So you can't be mad at real men not liking the gay rights. No, that's not true. Because that is two men liking each other and two women liking each other. A man liking a child and is preying on that child is never going to be okay. If it's legal, then it's a personal choice. And that's why I'm personally asking you, are you okay with you being at 20? Would you have sex with a child? I'm asking you, bro.
Definitely. Yo, this whole discussion is crazy.
It's wild, but I love it. I love every bit of it. Dre saying gay and pedophiles are the same. And Zone will not just tell me if it's right or wrong. You keep telling me personal. I just want to know. If you personally like children, you personally like children. That's you, man.
First of all, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Something being legal, to me, doesn't make things
exactly.
Okay.
Epic.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Regardless,
it's not, no. Like,
it's still wrong. No, I don't like either.
First of all, kids are not old enough to think for themselves.
Right. I don't care what the age of consent says. A kid, a 16-year-old, is not making the right or the right decision. Like a decision as an adult.
We're grown at those ages, we aren't.
Jesus Christ,
you know
Dre.
what I mean?
Holy shit.
Wow.
Well, you've crossed the threshold. Yeah, I don't care if it's legal, bro. You are attracted to children. There are people attracted to children. They're called minor attracted people. But you know what? They seek help. Because you know what? If they say that they can't help it, they can't help it, I guess. But they're not touching kids, right? They're not attacking kids. They're not preying on them. Pedophiles prey on them. And then they should be killed. Definitely getting canceled.
Send them to.
I definitely destroyed the show today. I'll take complete full responsibility for the pedophile, and I will definitely take responsibility this time.
Hey, look, what I say is send them to the firing range. You know where they line you up in.
In my eyes, they're the same. Oh, that's fine. You can hate them both. And to be honest, I don't like either of them. But the better of the two would be the MAP who doesn't prey on the kids, right? And they're getting help. To me, not rocking with any of it. You both are sick people, and probably I don't want to say that, but I just don't like any of you because to me, you're gross. So yeah, if you couldn't help it, you're still disgusting. I'm sorry. But if you're getting help for it and you're not preying on kids, live your life.
And see, that's
whoa. I'm not championing any of them.
Yo.
We went heavy. We went main event heavy. HD could have used a little more breakdown. Well, that's why Sly can't get no monster money. No worries. You got to use to get lawyers for the wild content Sly be talking about.
For real.
Sorry. We're not championing any of them. They're gross. Y'all are wild. Yeah, a little bit, But
I don't look at that as championing. It's just if you aren't see, here's the thing, right? People got to stop acting like when you aren't offended by like LGBT stuff, that means that you're championing it or you're supporting it. You just might not have an opinion on it. You just might not care what people do in their bedrooms. Exactly. Now, if you want to have an opinion on how it's handled in the public in terms of, some people feel like it's forced when they throw it into cartoons and TV shows and stuff like that. That's something to have an opinion on. You understand? I mean, half the shit I don't watch anyway because I don't watch TV. So, I don't really be thrusted into those, situations where, but
thrusted into a situation is crazy. Go ahead.
If they have what they call being inclusive and they're trying to include more situations or whatever, then hey, it is what it is. I'm just going to turn the channel. That's it.
13-year-old has sex with 23-year-old. He's a child. Yes. If that 13-year-old kills someone, he's considered an adult. No. If that 13-year-old killed somebody, he would probably serve until he's 21 and get released.
But let's also draw the line and not act like pedophiles and gay people are the same because they're not.
Oh my God, he's tripping now. Now you got me. Now you're gonna make me spilling myself, man. I got toffee in there, bro. As my son would say, "You drinking toffee?" I can't go any farther else, Bill. I'm sorry. Putting it onto the kids is crazy. Thrust. Yeah, you shouldn't have used that word, especially in that context. Listen, I don't care about gay people. Oh, pause. Wait, let me let me make sure I say this correctly. I don't care what gay people do in their bedroom. I'm not against it. It has nothing to do with me. I do not have to take the glizzy. All right, that's not up to me. You want to live your life, cool. If you people that say are the same people that say, oh, they're pushing the agenda on TV, okay, that means that at any given point you feel like they can turn you gay, and I don't agree with that
at all.
I love having these conversations. Me too. I can have these conversations all day long. I don't care about them because I'll never be uncomfortable about it because I know I can watch I can watch Empire with just the gay scenes on repeat, and I can almost guarantee, I can guarantee I will never become gay after watching it.
Sly, I don't think you want to do that.
What?
You want to watch all
No,
of
I
those
didn't
things?
want to. I said I could, and
No.
I will never become gay, is what I'm saying. No, I never said I wanted to.
That's wild. Yo.
Okay, what about
the think about that? You just trap yourself in a room and that's all you're watching.
Yeah, I'm repeat. All of Juicy Smoulet's scenes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What about the kids? Okay, the kids shouldn't be in with the kids, right? And this is if we're gonna have the conversation, we gotta be real. It's either this I step away. Wait, what did he say? I step away making grilled cheese while you guys are talking about serve. I came back and it's touching kids.
Listen, the chat wanted to have an adult conversation.
Yo, we really jumped. That's crazy. Shout out to you, bro. That's hilarious. All right, so the kids. People are always upset saying they shouldn't be showing it to kids. Like when Lil Nas X did that song when he was bumping and grinding on the devil, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are against those. But yeah, so then when he did that whole twirling down lap dance and everyone was like, oh, the kids are going to turn gay if you watch it, right? But then if you ask those same, well, what about Girls Gone Wild at the morning, like at night when the kids are up watching Nickelodeon and all of a sudden it snaps the Girls Gone Wild or some shit like that? Well, that's okay. Well, no, because you just said sexual content was wrong for the kids to see, which I 100% agree. But you can't say, well, it's okay if it's man on man or man on women or girl on girl is what I meant to say. Then that's fine. It's okay. Girls Gone Wild was lit. Now you had to use what you could use, bro. You got the infomercial for that fat tape. That's natural. Man. Yeah. See, Dre is one of those people where it's okay to see sexual content when it's not gay. And I'm on the side of if it's no sexual content, which the kids shouldn't be seeing, it has to be across the board. Whether or not it's gay or
watching Discovery Channel.
What? Whether it's gay or straight,
it might not. It
doesn't matter at all to me. It's the sexual content. Now, what are you talking about? The Discovery Channel?
Because the Discovery Channel, they show animals doing anything.
Yeah, animals. Are you getting turned on by a rhino and a rhino?
No,
you're a sick person, Mercy. Now you get the ISO screen. Talk about. Oh, that's me. Talk about. Oh, now I kicked him out. Talk about how you enjoy rhinos.
Yo, something's wrong with you.
You said it. Like, what about the animals? What about
the funny thing is you don't even know how to do it. You're supposed to.
No, I don't. I can't do it. Oh, I see it. Ah! Now tell us all about how you like rhinos.
Right. I don't like anything.
Warm. Come on, tell them, bro.
I don't watch the Discovery Channel first.
You watch giraffes, don't you? You sick son of a bitch.
No, I don't. I can't stand giraffes. I think giraffes about the dumbest.
Yo, I just did this. JT, did you not get my reference? We did it at the same time. That is hilarious. The warm.
Oh.
Promote what's natural. I don't give a fuck if Phoenix is on Sesame Street. Let the next on there. What? Mother Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm confused. Now it's I don't know, man. But
I still think Dre is wild for trying to treat both like they're equal when they are definitely not.
Dre's my dog, man. We just keep arguing in the comments, and I'm loving it. I don't like when everyone gets buddy, but I don't know. I feel like we I don't know, but okay. If we want equality with black and white, why are we gonna turn around and then if a black guy is gay, we hate him and say they're not part of us? Or if a white guy is gay and the white's like, nah, we're not rocking with it.
All right, I want to play devil's advocate here for a second.
All right. On which part? The
I'm
gay?
telling you.
Okay. Go.
Okay, so you know how we're black.
Yeah.
There's still racists out there.
100%.
There's people who haven't accepted the fact that black people exist.
Yeah.
Now
I think they accepted it. They just don't want them to be equal with us. But go ahead.
So take what we're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's wrong.
It's people that's not going to accept that, hey, these people exist that like the same sex.
Yeah, but I'm talking about black people in general. I just brought up white at the end, but I'm talking about as us black people.
But no, what I equate the white people who aren't comfortable with there being black people on this planet.
And you're saying black people aren't comfortable with gay.
The people who aren't comfortable, exactly.
Yeah, but if we're trying to fight for equality, we can't be like that. We got to team up for this point. We can disagree with what you do behind the scenes. You're a gayist? I've never even heard of that. I don't know what that is. So because is it really, I want to know, is it really bother you that like there's gay people in the world? Are you that upset with like, I can't even walk on this earth because there's a gay man on this earth?
That's how the racists are.
No, I know, but I'm saying, do you feel that way? Like with gay people? Like if you ran into a gay person, you're just going to have to kill him on sight?
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
No, J2 came from the trap.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I just want to know where you're at with this.
Nah,
I'm waiting for Dre too. Dre,
listen, we had people who were gay that were fighting with us when we were in high school. Like,
yeah, I have no problem with this.
From then on, I haven't had an issue with it. Like
my sister-in-law works at a salon, and she showed them because she does my braids, right? So she did my braids and showed the dude at the salon, and he was like, "Oh, he's super cute," right? Talking about me. So then my kids went in there to get their hair done, and the guy saw that my girl was there, and then leaned over to my sister-in-law, was like, "Well, where's dad?" Ha ha ha, talking about me. So under these rules, I must have to go to the salon and kill him because he said something about me. Why?
Dre, why do you keep equating pedophilia with yo, he's wilding. He's
hold on. Here we go with equality. If the numbers of pedos grow to the point that LGBTQ, will you accept it? What?
And here's the thing.
Why are you saying pedophiles are gay? All right, go ahead.
No,
like all gays are pedophiles.
I get Dre's train of thought because he's saying like, okay, if it's like the give an inch and take a mile. Pause. If you are comfortable with this and you're condoning this, eventually it's going to lead to people condoning this.
No,
that's
not
his train
true.
of thought.
Not even close, because I can compartmentalize very well.
With pedophilia, I don't think that's true.
No, I can accept that there's gays on this planet and not rock with pedophiles. Exactly. I can compartmentalize very well.
I think most of the world is on that same type of time.
Because
pedophilia
gay
will never be okay.
Is a far cry from being a pedophile. So that's why that is not the same. Like, well, you're okay with gays. Are you going to be okay with pedophiles? No, because gays aren't attacking our children. They are doing their thing. No, it doesn't
Dre,
bother me. I feel
get
like
the
nowadays,
train of thought. I get where you're going. I get where you're going with it, but I just don't agree that that's going to be the case.
What do you mean, Dre? I'm never gonna agree. I'll never get to that point where I think I think that saying that it's okay for gay people to get married, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's okay for children to have sex with adults. I'll never get to that point. I will never in my life get to that point.
That's different if you do.
Because it's not the same. It's not even close. I could say that's like, bro, that's like back in the day, like these racist white people were like, you can't have the blacks vote because what are you gonna say? You can have sex with kids next? No, where are you getting this leap? Actually, it's not. If it's consent, they drop the age of consent, then it's legal. No. Oh my God. See, we're back to the legal thing. I'm telling you, I don't care if it's legal, it's still wrong. Because it's still a child at the end of the day. You drop the age of consent so you can skirt the guidelines. Doesn't make it all right. I've already said that. It's still wrong. I don't care if the age of consent was 16 or 4 years old. I will never say it's okay. It's still wrong.
First of all, if the age of consent of anything gets down to 4, we just got to flood the planet and just start over. God,
pedophiles are a victim of sexual assault. That's a fact. But the pedophiles, like if the minor attracted people were sexually assaulted, and they're getting help and not attacking kids, I'm cool with. Pedophiles are still doing reversing or doing the same thing again, repeating.
At that point, whatever meteors y'all got up there in space, crash in the earth, please, and destroy it.
Dro, that's a fact. It's morally same shit I'm saying about the other side. No, son. No, you're not saying that unless I'm not getting it. You could be, but it's not translating to me because you're saying if I agree with gay people, that means I'm going to at some point say it's okay for kids to be. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Like I said, I get where he was trying to go. And it's not necessarily a bad train of thought, but it's just, there's certain things that's inaccurate about it. And just because you believe in one thing, don't mean you're going to condone the other. So,
being gay is a lot less harmful than a pedophile attacking a child, bro. That is those are apples and oranges. Being gay, I can. Oh man, he's battling right now, brother. What up, B?
Yeah, he's battling.
He's up at he's in Ohio.
Now, so.
Yep. Yo, we gonna it was illegal for gays to marry. It's legal now. Yeah, that's okay. Dre, getting married is a far cry from having sex with a child.
For real.
That is two different things, my brother. Yeah, good luck.
You can't think that pedophilia will ever be okay, and there's still got R. Kelly going through his situation.
It's always a tag. You dropped it, and even if it's not.
At that point, that's like saying free R. Kelly.
It's contractual. Yeah, but they're still attacking. They're still preying on kids. It doesn't. The age of consent only means they can't prosecute you for it. But it's still a child until you're 18. You're still a child. I don't care. That is preying on a child to me.
Listen,
I don't care.
I think 60-year-olds being with 18-year-olds is weird.
Yeah.
I don't care
that's
that
an adult.
Is the
You
age
can't
of
really
consent.
say anything.
That shit is weird to me.
Yeah. It all starts at home. Parents need to be in their kids' life more. They just put an iPad in their face so they don't have to look up stuff. Yeah.
All right. Zone is wilding. He's super wilding right now.
Oh my God, Zone.
Come on. Don't do that. That's OT.
Zone.
Come on, man.
Are you talking about when I was in high school? 100%. When I was a child, yes. I don't skirt around high schools anymore, so I'm not. Even though I am in my 20s, you know, as a man in his 20s, no.
And listen, and it's crazy because growing up in school, you would see teachers that seemed like they wanted to get with some of the girls, some of the better looking girls.
We made fun of them.
Yeah,
and like you're a pedophile. Sorry,
you were a creep.
Listen, there was a kid in my school that was a senior dating a freshman, and I fried him for it. We were in high school, bro. It was still wrong. Are you reading? Yes, I said that. I said I don't care if it was illegal or legal. It's still wrong. I get it. I know there's no longer a charge. I said you can't be prosecuted. It's still wrong. But I like seeing how the Rainbow Warriors are
being gay and being pedophile is not equal though.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever. I think we're just gonna keep butting heads on that point because you keep trying to equate them to the same, and they're never gonna be.
And they're completely different, two different things.
Or the grown-ass men waiting outside for the girls. Disgusting. Like,
yep.
It's weird to me. Like, I don't understand why people are trying to like.
And
when people, I'm not talking. Go ahead.
Girls used to wear that as a badge of honor, like, oh, I got this dude pulling up and blah blah blah. And these be the same girls now that be, crucifying R. Kelly and stuff like that. Like it, I'm not saying that, they shouldn't be crucifying R. Kelly. What I'm saying is, like the literal people you watch be in school, wearing it as a badge, like, oh, I got this older dude coming to pick me up, blah blah blah, and now seeing them turn the other, be on a completely different side is just crazy.
Yeah,
it's a wild visual.
They're both born like that. And it's wrong. If you're attracted to children, like pedophiles aren't just going after 17 or 16, 15-year-olds. They're going after like 8, 9, 10, 11. Like they both grooming these kids. And it's all wrong. All wrong. Do you feel weird when you see men hug little girls from the front when the girl's not their child? Wait, what? Do you feel weird when you see men hug little girls from the front? JT, I don't know.
When the girl is not their child.
But how would I know if it was or not?
Yeah, like
I would just assume if I saw that. I can't really name a time when I've seen that, but I would have just assumed it was. But if it's not, then yeah. I guess it's weird. I think it'd be weird if he snuck up and hugged her from the back as a child. Like it was
that would be wild.
Crazy, bro. But I don't know.
Yo, we got to bring Dre up here one day.
Yeah, maybe we should. Have I not been consistently saying the same thing over and over again?
You have. He's saying it's the same principles. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it's the same principles.
Yes. Dre, I am accepting one over the other because one is not attacking children. Style said he's got to be trolling. No, I think he's for real. Drop the link.
Oh,
go ahead.
He said drop the link.
Drop it. Drop it. Let's go. Because I want to hear it. I want to. We could do this. I got about 15 minutes left. So drop the link, hop on, let's go. Because this chatting back and forth thing ain't gonna work.
Come on, Dre, let's get to it.
Let's go, man. 15 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Make me hate gays as much as you, Dre. Make me a gay hater.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Facts. Let's go.
Sly
versus Dre.
Right now.
The face-off.
Uh-oh.
2 consenting adults can do whatever they want. Kids are off limits. Exactly,
Facts.
Blunt. And I consider anything under 18 as a child. So there it is. You can Dre, what up?
What's goody, my people?
Okay, so Dre, make me hate gay people, son.
I don't want you to hate gay people. I just want you to see how they both are basically the same. First of all, it's unnatural to want to go at another man and stuff like that. But all I want you to understand is the arguments that the gay people have had for their rights are going to be used for like the pedophile rights. Hey, my guy, I've been looking at shit like this for a while about how things can happen. Look up what NAMBLA is and see how that is already here. Look up NAMBLA real quick. NAMBLA. Look that up real quick.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought that it was NAMBLA, like the Chucky John.
Not that NAMBLA, North American. Let's just look it up real quick.
Okay, but
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
so listen. All the rights, all the things, the reason how gay got their rights. I was born this way. They can use that now because that's like they do with other court cases. They use this was used in this court case to be legal. So why can't we use it? That's all they're going to do. They're going to use everything that the gay people use.
See,
I'm born.
Now that you're explaining it, it's making more sense as to why you're thinking that way.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why you're saying what you're saying now.
So all these rights that everybody's, yay, they're cheering on, yay, go girl. Yeah. They're just sitting back and collecting all this information and it's going to use all the same things that y'all thought it was okay because somebody just switching. Oh, God, they ain't hurting nobody, girl. Now they're going to use all them rights for themselves to get the age consent dropped. Now it's legal.
And
now it's not attacking.
And
but no, okay. And gay shit is still wrong to me.
It's not okay, yeah, to you. But I'm saying in life, people like these, they're not comparing.
Hey, Mercy, do you hear how he's straddling the fence? Okay, but once of all, once it's already morally wrong, if the masses
to you though, but it's not more like to love someone of age.
No. Don't put that other age in there because once they drop the consent age, the age does not matter.
But they're not adults just because they drop the age of consent. Dre.
What do you mean? Right? That means you're that's what exactly what the age.
You're not an adult until 18.
So what is the age of when do you become an adult? At the age of consent, right? At the age of consent, right?
No, at 18 you're an adult.
Why is it 18?
Age of consent.
Why is it 18? Why is it 18?
Adult age is 18.
That is the age of consent.
No, it's
That's
not.
why.
Not here. No, because it's a lot. It's 17 in New York. It's 17 in a lot of other places. The age of consent
being.
If you can be emancipated at that age, that means you're considered an adult. Believe that.
No. That's not what that means. That just means that in a situation with your family, you're not going to be charged an adult as at 16. You're not going to be.
And I'm glad you said that too, like the other thing. Okay.
What? Oh, no. Now you're moving it. We're staying here. Hold on,
No. But you moved the goalposts like mad times.
What?
You moved the goalposts mad times. I gave specific situations, and you would always put in the word attack or hunting. No, once the age of consent is down, somebody can. They say this is their consent, so this is their choice. So if they make that choice as a consenting adult,
it's wrong.
It's wrong to be gay then.
It's a child. Because it's a child. It's always going to be a child until you're 18.
It's not a child once the age of consent is dropped, though.
But they're still children.
That's still a boy. That's still a boy, Damon. But he can marry that motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Now you're talking about murder. I'm talking about. Look, at some states have 14. Would you ever consider a 14 an adult?
I would never consider a man or a woman either.
Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. Would you ever consider 14?
Did you see how he's moving the goalposts, Mercy? Do you see how he's moving the goalposts?
Dre, I don't think you know what that word means,
man or woman, but through the rights, I have to consider that man in a fucking wig a woman.
You're talking. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Go by anything in terms of the legal.
So
I'm talking. This is strictly off of. Okay, whoa.
If you not being able to be charged doesn't take away from the moral aspect of it.
No.
That's my point. If the age of consent drops to 14,
you're still a child.
All right, so check it. So right now, so check this out. Right now, I can slap a wig on and just walk into a woman's bathroom. Because the law said if I identify as a woman, I am a woman. So I can put a wig on and go use the bathroom.
Goalpost, by the way, I just want to let you know what you just.
No, I'm giving you several examples.
No, because you said you were talking about consent, and I still haven't got my answer. Because you said if they're a consent, they're an adult if they drop it. Cool. There is a state right now that has the age of consent is 14. Would you consider 14 an adult?
I don't listen. That state obviously does. It doesn't matter what I consider.
I'm asking you, Dre. I'm asking you.
No, I don't.
So I don't consider consent does not matter. As you're still a child. That's my point. That is my whole point.
So, I don't care about. I'm gonna let you finish that. Go ahead.
I'm talking about moral. Because you said I was moving. I'm talking about morally. I'm always talking about
a man versus a man ain't right, but it's legal, so it's right.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That means you won't go to jail. It doesn't make it right. What are you talking about?
So that doesn't. So the law dropping the consent age won't make it right, but it'll make it legal.
Not to me. It just means that man won't go to jail. He's still a sick pedophile to me.
I never said that they wasn't. I never said they wasn't. I'm talking about how the whole thing can go down from being a pedophile to just now you're just dating younger men or women or whatever the fuck you got.
What?
Once they change the law to the shit, It's going to be accepted worldwide.
No,
That's
it's
what
not
I'm
gonna
saying.
be accepted. I
I don't think
This shit is accepted.
I'm
50 years
going to do that.
Listen,
not gonna
50
be
years ago, you think goddamn it, people was going to accept gay marriages and shit
They
like
didn't
that?
accept
People
us.
no.
We didn't think we were gonna accept us.
Okay, so we got accepted eventually, right?
Yeah, but we're not
gays got
pedophiles.
accepted
Not
eventually.
everything is that. No, there's
You
levels in
going
this
to the
life.
pedophile shit. Do you know we're like the only country that has this? A lot of countries like Saudi Arabia or over
They're all
in the
wrong.
Middle East.
All of it's disgusting. If you're having sex with children,
Cool.
you are a disgusting human.
Cool,
I'm sorry.
but that's what they think. If you're born into that shit, you wouldn't think that. That's the only thing. If you're
Well-
born into something, you think that's right.
That doesn't make it right though, and I feel like that's what we got to change.
That's right. It doesn't make and it doesn't make the gay shit right either because now they made it acceptable. You're not seeing it because you're more acceptable of the gay shit.
Because I don't have why should okay tell Dre. I want you to tell me how I hate gays or how
I
I
never
should.
said
Why
that.
should
I
I
never
want
said
you to
that.
tell me why I should hate gays.
I never said you should hate gays. I never
But
said
you're
that.
saying
Not
it's
one-
wrong, so I'm trying to know why you think it's wrong for two
For one,
men
are
or
we
two
talking about a
women.
whole different generation, dog? So that's one thing. Y'all
And I'm
more of
asking you.
accepting. Y'all more. It's more of accepted now. It just wasn't like that back then. We
I know,
don't
but-
know. That's not
you-
right. It's not right. Now
But
everything's more accepted. You know that guy with a wig on, call him ma'am. You got teachers, gay, trans teachers and shit like this.
Yeah.
And that shit would never pop off back then. No,
It
'cause
wouldn't,
back
you're right.
then we knew with the kids' age, and since they are minors and can't make their own decisions, they're being influenced by this bullshit, by them saying it's okay. This shit is wrong. They should have to go to the Sunday morning cartoons and see gay shit.
But
You
they'll
know-
go to the Sunday. Okay, and I agree with you. They shouldn't see any sexual content, but it would be okay if that cartoon was male and female, though.
Natural shit.
That's not
Natural
a
shit.
child
That's natural
shouldn't be
life shit.
shown
That's
sexual
natural
content
life
at all,
shit.
though.
I'm not saying they got to be all the way. But listen,
But, no, Dre. Yeah, listen, that's my point. I am against kids seeing sexual content across the board, but it shouldn't be
True.
like, well, it's man and woman, so it's okay. No, it's not.
yeah. I'd rather that. Listen, I said I'd rather, not saying I want. I would
didn't-
rather it be natural shit than seeing my daughter or my son seeing Lil Nas X slide down a fucking pole as a man.
I don't think they
and
should
stripping
because
and
it's
shit.
sexual content. My
This
kids
shit is
should
fucking
be seeing it.
disgusting. It's
But if it was-
disgusting.
If it was Meg Thee Stallion flying down the
Yes,
pole to the
my
devil,
boy know. Oh, that's what it's supposed to
still
be.
wrong though.
That is the
Dre.
key to life. That ass shaking is the key to life right there.
But it's wrong though.
I'm gonna tell my son you need to get you one of those.
No.
Exactly. I'm
No,
not
you
gonna
don't
be like,
want
you know
your
what? You
son-
see this guy here? He came from Old Town Road, but now look at him slide down the pole
Okay,
to
but
hell.
You
No, we're not doing that,
listen,
dog.
listen.
We're not doing it. Man shit. That's why I wasn't mad that Will slapped the shit out of what's your name. Man
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
Normalize
okay with
being a
that. You
fucking
disrespecting
man
my wife.
again. A real man again, yo.
Well,
That's what they
listen.
need to do.
I don't want my child seeing any sexual content at that age.
That's
So
what
all of it's got to be
But
wrong.
guess
Not
what? There's
some
gonna
of
be
it
all
is
this
okay.
gay shit now. There's gonna be more gay shit now because it's accepted and they trying to catch up for years, so it's everywhere. So now that everybody done made it okay,
but-
now everything you
So
gonna
let
see
me
more
ask-
gay shit
okay.
than you see natural shit.
So if you
Get
see
the
gay,
kids
what
away
is
from the TV.
okay? Let's say
You take
you
them
saw
out.
it.
That's what I
What
would
are
do.
you afraid that's going to happen? Do you
Yeah.
think the TV is going to turn everyone gay?
Nah.
Then
What are you
is the
afraid
big
is gonna
deal?
happen?
I'm asking.
No. And I'm gonna ask you a question. What are you afraid is gonna happen if they do the if the NAMBLA does take over? What now that all the kids are gonna be all of a sudden adults at 13? No, I mean listen, all the shit is wrong.
Okay,
All
right,
of it's
but
wrong.
I
I'm not
wanna
saying
know-
none of it's right.
Okay, but
Fatty,
what do
let's
you
go.
think is happening? If a kid sees someone gay, do you think it's gonna
Now it's an option in their mind. Now the shit wasn't even an option at first. They're putting the option
so
in
the
your kid's
TV will
mind.
turn you gay, is what you're saying?
Who yo Sly?
What?
I know
I'm
you're
just
good with your words. I know you're good with your words. We not doing that, Sly, because we talk different from a generation. Niggas talk. So listen what I'm saying, Sly.
I gotta
They're
be real.
giving them the
They're
options.
firing
If I-
teachers for being associated with NAMBLA out here.
I'm gonna read. By the
This
way,
happened in New
after
York.
this call, I'm definitely gonna read up on this NAMBLA. I just can't do it now because we're having a conversation.
No, I just want you to see what it means, first of all. No. Come on, because we got to go to this party. Get washed
Oh,
up. My
and by
bad.
the way, everybody,
I'm
in
on
the
daddy
chat,
duties right now with my 7-year-old.
Me and
I don't
Dre,
play none of that shit.
me
yo.
and Dre have these conversations all the time in the
All
comments.
the
So
time.
don't think that we're fighting
All
and we're
the
mad
time.
at each other. This is my dog.
And what happens
Nah,
at the
Dre's
end?
a
A
long-time
salute and a
supporter
big
of, what
respect.
we got going
Yeah.
on. So salute to his
You'll
fat,
see
you know what I mean?
threads of us going back and forth, and it'll be like, "Yo, all right, man, have a good day, man."
Yeah, that's it. It's healthy conversations.
Some people can have civilized conversations. They don't always got to be, we ops now because we did.
No.
Nah, hell no, man. It's just a meeting of the minds that people don't have. Most of the people don't have the brain power to really have a healthy conversation. Whether you feel
we got to get Dre versus High Hands.
Hey, look, High Hands went off on Norv's joint the other day, bruh.
Oh, he did. I gotta see it.
Oh,
I
man.
thought you were
Salute to
born
High
gay
Hands
too.
wherever
I'm gonna
you
be
at,
honest.
yo.
Every gay person I've seen, male or female, they've always said they had this feeling for a long time. Why am I gonna tell them that they're wrong? They're lying? Because look at Dre.
Oh my God.
Dre, wait,
all you gotta do is
Dre.
replace gay with the pedo shit, and it's the same thing once it comes to that.
No. Hold on, we're gonna get there. Wait, Dre, real quick, because I know you gotta go. Dre.
No, I'm good.
Any time in your life since you were a kid, has there ever been a moment where you were like, you know what, I'm gonna take a Frank?
Gonna do what?
Exactly. My point.
I can't really hear you, yo. Hey,
Oh, my bad.
Hey, look. I can't really hear you. You might have to come to Roanoke to tell me that. Say that again.
I said, yo, in your lifetime since you were a child till now, has there
It's
ever
81?
been...
Listen, you can come down 81, right? 81 would bring you straight down to Virginia, right? Right there in Roanoke, Virginia. You could tell. Listen, say that again. I can't really hear you. That shit sounds disrespectful in my ears.
No. My point is, you knew since you were a child that you never liked men, you were like girls, correct?
Facts.
Okay,
You're
so
proving
why
my point.
couldn't it
Stop
been-
slide.
Okay, but
Stop
exactly.
slide. You're walking into my point slide. Please
No,
stop.
I'm not walking in. I'm gonna show you. Why
Hey,
am
Mercy,
I gonna
you
tell
see
a
where
gay
this is going,
person?
right?
Well, what? Why would I tell a gay person
I'm neutral.
he's not born that way? If we were
Why
born straight,
why could you tell a pedo he wasn't born that way?
no,
Just because you're
the
born that way
pedophile
don't
is
mean the
wrong,
shit
though,
right.
because
This is what I'm saying. Because you're born that way don't mean it's right.
No, I know, but pedophiles can be heterosexual too. You keep equating gay and pedophile as the same.
Oh, they're all. I love them all. Listen, what did I say? Burn them all. Listen.
That's what I'm saying. You keep comparing gay and pedophile, and that's not like a pedophile is always going to be wrong because you're attacking someone. A gay,
no, it's all
liking
the
gay,
same to me. It's unnatural.
Okay.
It's all the same to me. It's unnatural.
Okay, well, I'll never be able to check. Yeah, okay. I mean, to you, it's not natural, but I'm saying, but one is very bad, regardless if the age.
Both are very bad.
One is worse than the other.
Actually taking the innocence of a child, which is crazy.
One is take a pedophile that would be 30 attacking an 8-year-old.
You're making it attacking. You're making it attacking. Some people like older people. Wait. You just said motherfuckers used to be back in the day. The younger girls would like the older dudes. It's like that. It's just not an attack thing. It's not a and it'd be young girls that'd be like, ew, you messing with that old man. So it's not like everybody did that shit.
But it's still preying on them.
But some people just was made like that. Yo, do I gotta play this old song? I'm in love with a man nearly twice my fucking age back in the day. How shit used to be. The shit, I mean,
I know, I get it. They rapped about it, but guess what? It's still wrong.
Hey, Mercy, what do you know about 16 and good? Shit was weird back then too, but the shit wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't accepted.
I still always thought it was weird. Even
it's
when
weird,
I was younger,
bro.
I thought it was weird.
Age is nothing but a number has always been a weird song to me, bro. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes.
My nigga, the only difference is one legal document and all this shit will be changed in 20 years.
No,
you'll be like,
even if that happens, it'll still be wrong.
It'll still be weird.
And yes, and y'all will be sounding like me. Exactly. Y'all will be on my. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's gonna take one step to the left because y'all so accepting of the gay shit. I'm not. Then once the age shit, y'all are gonna be down on the age shit.
Let me ask you this. So what you're basically saying is what R. Kelly is dealing with right now, you think there's a chance that at some point that's going to be looked at as right?
It could be. I'm not saying it will. I said it could be with all the rights.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it would ever be right.
With all the rights that they have right now, right, and the way that they can shift laws. It's gonna be. It can happen. I'm not saying it will, but it can because the way that everything's lined up with the LGBTQ community, they can use all their arguments to make a fucking law. They definitely can.
I don't think there's enough support for.
Yeah, there's not enough support.
Not yet. Do you think it was that's enough? Do you think it was enough support 30 years ago for the LGBTQ? No, they got together, they got their money together, and they started using their spending power.
Listen, Dre. I don't know if you remember, but remember when they were gonna put in the DSM-4 that the pedophiles was gonna be a mental issue, like a mental health. The world exploded, and we're never rocking with it. They never gonna rock with that. And now hold on, perp. Not all gay people turn gay because of molestation. We're not about to go down that road. So I'm that is nuts. That is so crazy. The only reason they're gay is because they were molested. That is not true. Because the lesbian that I know was never molested and knew she was gay. Actually, the 2 lesbians that said the same thing, and the one gay man said he always knew he was gay. None of them were molested. So that's ridiculous. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that ain't my point. My point is
I know I'm just talking about him.
Don't get too high on the horse because this right now is what it is. Maybe 20 years down the line, you're gonna be like, yo, that old motherfucker Dre was right. Look at what we at now. Everything's accepted now. That old motherfucker wasn't just tripping.
Okay, but if everyone accepts pedophilia, I will admit that you were right, but
it would not be pedophilia at that time because pedophilia has a bad connotation. What they're going to do the same way
it's still pedophilia.
No. Listen. They're going to soften the blow the same way they softened the blow with the gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just you can't help who you love, and it's on commercials now and stuff like that.
You know what? That's just one of those. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Conversation. That's not
But I can't argue with something that might happen when I'm 70, bro. I can't.
I'm telling you, about right now,
and then pedophiles, they will never, in this time, I can almost probably guarantee in the next 10 years will never be accepted. I might even be. I don't think so. It's never gonna happen. They were trying to. There used to be cartoons in the 80s, right, where it was like Pedo Pete or something crazy. And he would attack the kids in the street, or not attack, harass. I don't know what to call it. Hitting on a child is crazy, so I don't know what to call it.
That's a fact.
And that still didn't fly. That still had to get canceled because no one's gonna rock with it. People on the right side, stand still in their values. People on the right stand still in their values. Lefties go further left. Okay. Well, if we're gonna talk about left versus right. Then if you're talking about left,
let's start a whole new goddamn segment.
We're gonna have to talk about, we're gonna have to talk about, I can't remember that. We're going to have to talk about QAnon, who is the furthest right. So if you really want to go down this road, you might as well just let's not go with, the right's good and the left goes left. What about QAnon?
Come on, girl.
They're holding hands, waiting for a guy to resurrect himself from a grave. Okay, that's not normal people. Please don't go down this path, man.
Yeah,
no, they're waiting for a guy that was alive for 20 minutes to come and save the world. Okay, they're in a whole realm of their own. Hold on, I gotta change the camera.
It was so fun having to sync.
Yes, it is.
Dre, you definitely did a better job coming up here than you were doing in the comments because the comments you was going crazy.
No, you can't. I can't really translate it real. You know what I'm saying? Fast when I'm typing, but talking. I've had this conversation with people before because I'll show you how the laws are fickle too. Say that little boy. Say a little boy have sex with a goddamn a 32-year-old woman. His mama find out, charge that woman with rape, right? That same night he get mad, leave out the house, go shoot somebody in the head. How are they going to charge him? They're usually going to charge him as an adult because he committed a crime. So when are you an adult and when are you a child? I've had conversations like this with people for a long time, just to see where their values are and how one thing can change the perception of everything. So if he's having sex, he's a child. But if he runs out there later on that night and shoot a man in the head in a robbery, they're going to call him an adult. You see how
that's a vicious act. Having sex is something different. Hold on, wait.
So he was an adult when he was busting ass. And I made sure it was a boy so it couldn't be like the man was taking advantage of the little girl. That's why you see Mercy. You see how this shit that changes everything.
I thought you were talking about shooting, but hold on.
Yeah, shooting. Yes, a little boy, a 13-year-old boy has sex with a 32-year-old woman. His mama catches him, and charges that woman with statutory rape. All right.
Yeah.
So later that night, he sneaks out the house, robs somebody, shoot him in the head. Same night.
Yeah.
What would he be charged as an adult or a child? See, you know what I mean?
Depends.
So
It all depends. You can't just say an adult because it could be charged as a child. It all depends on the situation. That's not just black and
he
white.
shot somebody in a murder.
It
That
doesn't
is a
matter.
vicious
That
act.
guy, it's different. It could have been vicious, but the guy, there could have been. There's too many layers to that. There's too many. Like you can't just like black and white. They could have had a mental issue. That kid. He could have been twisted because he was just assaulted. He could have been like. There's so many different layers to that.
Assaulted, he was busting ass. That's why I
But
made
it's
sure I
still
put it.
assault. You don't know, but you don't know how he could have been all right to say yes in that moment. He could have been coerced. You don't. It's not just black and white.
It's not that you don't. I'm actually creating the specific situation. I'm creating it.
But see,
Okay,
that's
but
the thing.
hold on.
But it still is layered at the same time.
Yeah, it's still layered. I can't really. Oh, but hold on one second. Perp said 90% of women are raped, regardless of sexual preference.
Yo, where the fuck is you from? And burned that whole town.
And then he said, and you're gonna tell me your gay girlfriends weren't raped?
Hey, yo, who is that?
I have no clue. I've never seen him in here before.
Oh,
Y'all need a segment. That's a fact. You talking politics again? No, I'm not. Right morally, not politically. Oh, okay. Then I was. But you keep saying right, and then you threw in left goes left. So obviously that seems pretty political to me. Am I? You said lefties go left. Isn't that political? Isn't that? I'm confused. I really want to know how 90% of all women were raped. That's what that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the heck? You
So
Y'all
9 out of 10 women have
I'm
been
little
R-worded.
Andrea.
That's wild.
Wow.
I'm little Andrea Rhodes.
Girl,
I agree with JT. Y'all should do a weekly segment. I don't care about that. That's
I
right.
ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Sly, I told you I used to do my thing outside the media group.
And what did I tell you? And what did I tell you?
Man,
I told
you
you
right now. I
let's
should
go.
get back to it. You told me I should get back to it, but yeah, I'll do a guest spot. You know, KTL is my co-host. He's doing a lot of battles right now. He was just on the Crucible. He was just on the Midnight Madison. So my co-host is actually an active battle rapper. He's about to do a joint on our battle too soon. KTL.
I only got heard of him.
Yeah, you'll hear about him soon. You know what I'm saying? He just started rapping maybe like 2 years ago or shit. Like he's an battle.
Okay, that is a crazy number. 90%.
Yeah, 90%, man. Bomb that whole place he lived at, bro.
90 is wild.
They should start the purge there.
If 90% of your spot you live in has been, son, you guys just don't got no law over there.
Daddy, come put your clothes on. My bad, y'all. I'm on active daddy duty.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We're about to jet anyway, bro. We've been doing two. I got to dip. I got to get my kids too.
Hey, salute to y'all, man. Anytime y'all want me to come up, y'all know what it is, man.
Nah, facts. We definitely about to do another segment.
All right.
Where we're gonna have fans calling up and shit like that. I think that's gonna be dope. So
that'd be dope.
That's a fact. I gotta drop my punchline though. You know what I'm saying? 540 Dre, VA all day, Chubby Chaser CEO, battle rapping elbow fat. I'm out this joint.
All
right, Dre.
All right.
Virtual.
Peace, brother. Yo, Dre, man. So 90%, look it up. 90% of all women were raped. That is not true. I don't need to look that
nationwide,
up.
I see 81%.
Nationwide, of 81% of all women have been raped, huh?
And 43%. It says nationwide, 81% of women and 43% of men reported experiencing some form of sexual harassment and or assault in their lifetime.
Yeah, okay. So reported, he said 90% of all women have been raped.
That's completely different.
He said, ask your mama. Okay, we're done. So yeah, listen, man, I appreciate all y'all for rocking. Yeah, of course, Dre, always a healthy convo. I love it, man. I love me and him, bro. Dre's a good dude.
Facts.
I appreciate all the support always. This was a dope show, 2.5 hours, bro.
Yeah, we're going crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here, but I loved it.
But we got here.
We got here, and we're here now, man. But yeah, you know, that'd be a dope little segment. We bring people up for like a last hour or whatever, kick it with us.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm completely with that.
I'm fine with that. That was dope. I'll definitely next week, Perp, back here, me and you.
Yep. Perp got to come to the main stage.
Salute. Shut up, JT, man. JT, bro. I hope you get a flat tire on your bike, B. Salute, fellas, man. Salute. Mailman's here. Style, what up? I don't support either side. Just be clear. That's all good, man. You said what you had to say, B. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna agree to disagree on some of those topics, especially the 90%. Definitely never gonna agree with that. But yeah, man. But yo, you got anything else you want to say, B?
Shit. Go over to twitch.totd and see me later.
He said Twitch TOTD. Dope segment. Got all my chores done. Appreciate it. That's what I like to hear. Oh, getting a phone call talking about picking up my kids. Yep. All right, B. Listen, subscribe to Low Lights, man. It's double L's all day. We'll have a women in India don't even have free will. Okay. Oh, next week.
We know. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. I'm not. So listen. We gone.
We out here.